Just a moment of applause for Windows 11, who again tried to steal the show. Thank you, Windows. Thank you, Daddy Gates. Not this time. Try harder. Oh. Did you like that, Caldwell? Yeah. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, we gotta get to the room because we've got to talk about it. Let's go. Hello, how are we doing tonight? Hello, Iacona. Well, Dick Twitch, I'll have you know I'm ready for you. How is everybody doing? It's Monday. Oh. Ooh. Are we doing good? Are we doing good? D-Beck's doing good. Now, on D-Beck's recommendation, I opened up some stuff yesterday. Well, not yesterday, I'm sorry. It was last week. I was like, okay. So D-Beck sent some really good RAM over, and I was like, well, that's fine. It's Friday? Is that Sarah? No, it's Andrew.
No, it's
well,
me.
anyway, how you doing, man?
I'm alright.
All right. So,
I'm free at last.
Congratulations, you endured the storm. Wow. Okay, so,
Hey, Scorpius Raven, how you doing?
Today, what Adam Caldwell, I almost called him Andrew Caldwell, then I was like, it's Admiral. Then I switched to full, I went right back to Adam. Caldwell. What Caldwell is referring to is today, I moved over all of I went through and isolated, which is a lot of staring at my own face. I don't recommend it for anyone who's looking to give it a try. It's not good for your health. I went through and found all of the Cyberpunk segments and isolated them into concise little packets. And they are now 10 videos through our progress so far on the YouTube. So that's what that was. Number 3 is taking a minute to finish. It took all day. There must be some kind of copyright. I'll figure that out. That'll be up tomorrow. Anyway, but to finish my thought though. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, look who got
really
a
cricket?
bath this weekend. Does he look cleaner? He smells so much cleaner. Are you cleaner? Are you cleaner? He's so much cleaner. Okay, so to finish my thought, Bandres, welcome in. To finish my thought, I can't seem to do that. To finish my thought, okay, so the RAM. I was like, okay, this RAM's good. These were all 8 gigahoozles of RAM. And with 4 of them, I could have 32 gigahoozles. I elected to go with the 16 gigahoozles per stick. And tomorrow, I should have some pretty decent... I know that in the broad spectrum, 3600 read-write is still... That's still, that's not the fastest, but it's so much faster. Yeah, I'm gonna have 64 gigahoozles tomorrow, and the new monitor. Both are arriving tomorrow. So, I think. No, I didn't. I've had not enough time to finish I've started the video about 4 times. He is so much softer than usual. Look at how clean he is. Look at how clean. Yes. Go ahead. Be free. Yeah, no. I've started Ronan's video. Thank you very much, D-Beck. I've started about 4 times and not finished it yet. Because I'm like, okay, I have a moment. And then something comes up and I'm like, what? And then I have to go do things. It's very... I would much rather learn my rotation. Meanwhile, are you really? Hey, congratulations. That's really? Are you really? Oh, we're gonna have to check that out. Congratulations, Ronan. That's a big deal. You beat out some big names for that. Fuck yeah, Sea King. Fuck yes. Congratulations. Can we get some hype in the chat for running? That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And everybody make sure that you're ready. When Scotty's Beeman pops into the chat today, show some love. It's his birthday today. That's a thing coming up. That's a coming up. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you put a target on your back. You're the target dummy now.
You are now a sentinel.
Oh my god, that's so many more noises than I thought would happen. That's so fascinating. Thank you. Thank you, Gun, very much. Yo, how are you? 14 months. You're on a 14-month streak. Damn. Well, I mean, Scotty's not here yet, I don't think. But, can you believe it was in 14 months, bro? That's kind of unreal. Okay, so there's that. We talked about the upgrades. We talked about, oh, you know, stuff. We talked about loads of stuff. Oh, yeah, the upgrades coming to the PC. Very nice. What else? I mean, oh, I had a battery of appointments today. Literally took so I get up at like 6:30, 6:30 depending. Today was a 6 o'clock day. I got up at 6 today. I just didn't get out of bed. News and whatever. Got out. Yes, we're gonna talk about that next. So, one of the things that I discussed today in my appointments was the fact that I may have ADD. I brought it up to my doctor and I'm like, look, it's come to my attention.
I'm shocked, Cotton.
That it's come to my attention that I may have ADD. And he was like, really? And I was like, it's come up. And he's like, uh-huh. And I'm like, for the last 20 years or so. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's just that I'm pretty busy right now. And so there's a lot that can pretty easily distract me. And so I often get derailed. And he's like, really? Like how much? And I was like, pretty frequently. He's like, oh, like once an hour, like 2 times an hour. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. 2 times an hour. We'll go with that.
What is a reasonable amount that you think I should get distracted an hour?
It felt like, what it felt like was the, to me, yeah, a little bit, Yakona, a little bit. So it was enough that I was like, yeah, I felt like if you guys have seen The Whitest Kids You Know, there's one where Timmy, they have like a hot dog sketch where he's like, well, how many hot dogs do you eat in a day? And he's like, the usual amount. And he's like, the doctor's like, well, why don't you walk me through your normal day? And he ends up at like 40 hot dogs by lunch. And the doctor's like, well, you see, that feels like it's too many hot dogs. Okay, my case in point is that I get distracted and I don't know what the fuck I was talking about before that. It's really out of sync with the video. Is everyone experiencing that? What?
Also, I believe you were talking about SWTOR news.
Oh! Yes! That! Okay. So, we have 2 things to talk about with SWTOR. I feel like there was something else I was talking about. But it doesn't matter. The thing is, we're going to be talking a little bit about SWTOR. So, we have, it turns out, coming up on the 29th, a scent squirrel emote? You're trying, stop it. I see you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to, Quench, we're going to go with the, and loosen up. Okay, Niner, okay, I will. Anyway, we're going to go with the news about the launcher. So there's going to be a kind of undrafted, some people will be selected to try out the SWTOR launcher. They're putting out a new launcher. We don't know when that's going to be live. We do know that there's going to be a new website for SWTOR. Yeah. That's kind of a nice feeling, honestly. For me, it's kind of a nice feeling. I've pointed a lot of people to SWTOR.com to redeem codes or just to go check it out, download it for free. And I'm not embarrassed, you know what I mean? But there's like a little bit of like, they're gonna notice it's 10 years old. Yeah, Exile, it's nightly nonsense.
Do we know why they're updating this stuff?
I don't know why. I just know they are, and I'm honestly, probably because it's 10 years old and a little outdated. Yeah. Making a website is just more to their speed. You're joking, but also not. Well, I'm sorry, pups. I wish that they're. Oh my God! The legal practitioners Grit and Barrett return. My brow is getting tired. Yeah, well, I mean, but like that's code. That means nothing. That means, you know, it's kind of like it means nothing. We don't know why they're doing it. I'm just assuming because they want to have a nicer presentation for potential users. That's my guess. I think that's probably what it is. But who can say? So there's that. We're also going to be talking about the great giveaway. And we're going to talk about the great stappening. Both are coming up. The great stappening will not be this weekend, and it will not be next weekend. It's going to be the weekend after. Again, to reiterate, not this weekend, not next weekend, the weekend after. Okay? It's going to be at the very smack-tack beginning of October. Okay? Oh, is that right? Man, I missed my opportunity to have them use my promo code. I don't have a promo code. Yes, Exile. That's exactly right. That is so true. That is so true. Ooh. Thank you, Ronan. Thank you. Yes. That's Ronan's #1 spot while he still holds it. Go check it out while he's still in the first position. Okay. Well, okay. So there's those two things to kind of endure. Think about it a little bit. So, about the great giveaway. Why are we going to talk about the great giveaway? We're going to talk about the great giveaway because it's going to be a good one. We're going to go with 90 winners, 92 winners to be exact. But it's going to be a fucking doozy. It's going to be a fucking doozy. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than normal. But the week after, the week that I'm on vacation, is gonna be a nut knocker. It's really gonna be a big one. Next weekend's gonna be a little bigger than normal. We had talked about this one being a huge one the week after. This is gonna be a big one. You're gonna wanna stick around for this one. You're joking, Adam Caldwell, but I'm not. I really will be giving out 50 million credit stacks instead of 30 million. There will also be, yeah, I don't want to give it away. You're gonna like it. You're gonna want to be there for that. That's gonna be a doozy. So this coming week, big. The next week, bigger. It's gonna be nice. But I wanted to curb everyone's expectations. We talked about how huge this one was gonna be. It's gonna be big. But it won't be as big as the one that follows. That's gonna be over 100 winners following Wednesday. So that one, you're gonna wanna stick around for. So, what are we doing? Still farting around in the room. Oh, you said, oh, well, we're loaded up. We're loaded up. So Exiled Happy, yeah. We talked briefly about the stap. And yes, stap as in the mount. We have a lot of them. We have like 80 something of them. And for the great stappening, we're gonna try to get 100 staps all together all in one place, and stapping. Now, what does that mean? I would like to do, so the reason that we're putting it out a couple weeks is Sarah is actually, in her free time, making a banner for the Great Stappening. And I'm gonna be posting it every couple of days on Twitter and in the Discord. So in case you guys are like, dude, I don't wanna see this again, just do what our lawyers up there do and, grit and bear it, okay? It's gonna be a short-lived thing. A couple of weeks, a couple of times a week, maximum 146,000 times I post it, okay? That's it. That's it. Well, don't worry. I have over 80 of them, and you can have one, Exiled Happy. So, what that's gonna mean is a big ass party we're gonna throw. I think Tatooine is the only place to do it. I think it's the only place we can actually do it. We could do it on Hoth, I guess, but Hoth is kind of like the light mode of planets, and might I say, fuck that. I'm just, And so, I think Tatooine's where we're gonna throw down. So we're gonna go out to the Dune Sea, and we're gonna stop. Alderaan feels more set. See, the thing about Alderaan, though, it's tasking on computers. It's tasking on the computers. And so I don't want to do it for that reason. Now, we could do Alderaan, but Alderaan has all those trees, and it's got the snow, and it has all the little details in the water. It's difficult. We need a flat, open area where we can get a lot of people. And we need it to be available for just about everyone. So, I've thought, and so if you have a better idea, pitch it to me. I want to hear it. We have a little bit of time, but I want this to be something 100 people in one spot can enjoy. Now, what does this mean, though? How are we going to properly celebrate Stap? Now, I know some of you are streamers. I know that. And so, what I would like you to do, after we make the announcement, so wait for me to make the announcement, okay? Wait for me to make the announcement, but I would like for you to give me a clip. I don't, it doesn't need to be big. It doesn't have to be crazy, okay? It just needs to be a little sum with you saying, stop, on a stap, okay? Okay? Because I'm gonna come up with some kind of really, really stupid 12 days of Christmas as we get closer to the actual event. Okay? So, as that happens, I want to post a different person's stap. And for every one of you that doesn't send one in, I have to come up with my own.
The 12 days of stappening?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. The 12 days of stapness. It's gonna be beautiful. You see? So, that's what I want. Now, it doesn't have to be beautiful, okay? It could be filmed with a potato. Fuck, you know what? Here's what you do. If you don't have one, this goes for you too, Deluxe. Just fucking film your laptop, film your computer with your phone, with you going, stap. That's it. I want some ghetto-ass staps. I want all of the stap motion. And let me know. Okay? Sincerely, thank you. I mean, seriously, man. With all this heart, thank you for making this stap day not a dude, if I fucking I will throw up. I won't. You has no stap? Dude, Riel, we got you. We have over 80 staps. That's why we have them. It's for the people without. We got you. We're gonna spread the staps like some kind of stap infection. Now, without further ado, it's time to get over into the game. Are you guys ready for that? Oh, I think you will. Let's go. Look at this. It's at the menu. Without further ado, yuck. Yuck. You're gross. All right. So,
You
what are
just
we gonna
wait
do
till the
first?
great chill doing.
Andrew, I'm gonna vomit. Don't make me vomit. Don't. It's too loud, right? Music's too loud.
You're gonna smell that convoy coming from a mile away.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for. Oh, thank you. Did someone say chill do? Or like chill don't? Please. 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 Oh,
Oh, the great chill doing is coming.
How did it get the name? I don't know, Dargans. Do you want to tell us? I'm sure you know the story. It's been some time. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna have 64 flurps of RAM. Is it any specific stat? Any stat will do. Any stat. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I'm look. I'm not a stap elitist, okay? Let's fucking face it. There are staps that aren't really staps, okay? Ew. No, I know what you're saying. It's just disgusting. So, so if we look over here at the stabs, what we can see right here is that, yes, we have stabs. Look at this. It's a stab right there. We move over to the side, another stab. But look at this. A long spur outrider? Well, now that's hardly a stab. Fucking excuse me though. Let's take a look. Go ahead. Put on your lab coats. Let's boil this bitch down and see if we can find one fucking difference between these two, alright? Look at this. Here's a stab. Conal.
I'm seeing the difference actually. It appears to not be a stab.
Ooh. Look. They're identical. They're freaking identical. So, what I say is that you just need to make sure, that you have either a long spur outrider or a stab. Either are fine. They're the same thing. It's the same thing.
If you want to lower your standards that much, yeah, I guess.
Andrew, I'm friends with you, aren't I? Boom!
Well played.
Full stab. Thank you, gun. Damn, I don't like that. We gotta pop immediately. Oh, we accidentally raised the price of stabs. Okay, look.
It wasn't an accident.
It wasn't. I mean, it's a thing, dude. Your long spur snap, royal sad? Why? Why? I have a stab from, what about Rishi for the event? Well, now Rishi's another one of those that has a lot of detail. I worry about enough people being able to pack in. Oh, for the memes. Oh, okay. Oh God, I don't like any of this. No. Reloaded things is the bread and butter of 2000 to 2010 MMO. What's after that? What's the bread and butter after that?
I think it's actual bread and butter.
Oh, damn, that's high tech. Is that kind of like in the 90s? They were like, don't eat butter. It's bad for you. Eat margarine. And then afterward, they were like, oh, actually, you shouldn't do that. Is that the same thing?
Actually, eating margarine's bad.
Yeah, and they're like, that's actually, you probably shouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, in like the 50s, they told us that butter was like good for us and shit, so who even knows?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Next they're gonna be like, the only way to really control your weight is to have a negative between your in and output of calories. What? That's stupid. Jenny Craig lied to me. Jenny Craig was a kind of like a dietary guru in the 90s. What are you kids? What Jenny Craig is.
My friend's wife and her friend are doing the Weight Watchers thing right now.
Oh, sure.
That thing is a load of bullshit. It's hilarious.
Dude, you don't like your points?
I don't like that you get to, like, just pick something that doesn't count towards your points.
Yeah. It's fine.
And they're like, yes, you're allowed to eat bacon all you want. That doesn't count.
It's fine. It's fine. Bacon's not bad for you. The gist of it is, we're gonna have it not this weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after. There you go. Hello! Dawn, how you doing? Baby, what's real? How you be? I'm feeling alive, awake, alert, and enthusiastic this evening. I hope the same for you. Alright, one of these days I'm gonna have enough focus to hit that bitch. I did it! I did it, Andrew! I had enough! The irony, of course, is that I have very little focus. I got distracted several times and almost missed my exit on the way home from the doctor today. And I was like, you know what? It's a good thing. I did the right thing today. In like taking the first steps toward potential assistance. Now, don't you worry. I probably won't take any, whatever there is available before streaming. So you're gonna get the full-blown, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But for my real life, it's gonna be nice to stay on point. That's gonna be really nice. Don't you worry, I'm still not gonna remember what the fuck we started talking about at the beginning of the sentence. Well, hello there. Yes, Exiled. Yes, I agree. Oh, Battle Droid, what's up? How you be? Oh. Wow.
So, I started playing the Pit DLC for 76 today.
Go on.
It is a struggle for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Andrew, there can't be more games I want to play simultaneously. I hate that.
So, well, it's not a struggle as in it was a challenge.
Oh?
It was a struggle as in I'm still partially blind and everything is fucking foggy, so I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, those kinds of aliens. Well, I mean, it's, you know what it is? That's called playing on extra hard.
Yeah.
Get used to it. I mean, it's when life throws you challenges.
Challenge. Yeah.
Just expect bigger loot.
Although the trogs do take a lot to kill.
Yeah, trogs are actually the devil. If I remember anything about the 100,000 hours I spent in the steel yard.
Gotta find them ingots, man.
Dude, you gotta get those ingots, bro! I gotta get that shitty ass armor again.
But it has the Steeler colors.
Oh, I know it does. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't sound that enthused. Let me try it again. I'm gonna hit it again.
The pit is pretty cool. It's very atmospheric. They know what they're doing with that. But like I said, the fog and stuff is making it almost impossible for me to see with how bad my vision currently is.
Andrew, if you'd like, I can jump in and I can describe it for you as we go along. Would that help? I can give you auditory cues.
I think I'm alright.
Are you sure?
Really I was making my way through.
I'll just give it. Dude, look. Dude, think about it like this. It would be so immersive for you. And even though you can hear, I don't want you to have to think about anything else. So I'll even make all the noises for you. Even though, yes, you can hear fine, I'm assuming. I think it would be
probably
really helpful. Okay, probably. Okay, good. Good. I get the feeling my team doesn't care about winning this game. Do you guys see what I'm talking about?
Team suffering damage to base. Recommend
Do you guys feel that?
Objective lost. Eastern artillery emplacement captured.
This is my stressful, inefficient breathing. Okay. Don't you hear it? Don't you fear it? Oh, we didn't change the music. Oh my god! Damn. That's what I'm gonna be hitting him with some of that, Caldwell. It's gonna be a lot of that. He's gonna love it. Come on! Oh my god, what a biscuit. Sean is changing. Well, I mean, not yet. That's what I said, was it isn't happening yet. For those who were curious, I figured it would be a good idea to, like, you know.
Twitter?
Yeah. Well, I know.
Yeah, you're right on
well,
Twitter. It has to be true.
I've heard that about Twitter. Accurate. Winning? I don't understand it. It sounds disgusting. Chaka Khan is right. Yeah. 100. No bad takes. On Twitter? God, no. Oh, God, no. So what happened today, Andrew? I've joked about being out of touch with Gen Z. But the CNA who was seeing me today, I was telling her how boring my life is. And I was like, it's some grade A Mr. Rogers shit. She was like, what? And I was like, Mr. Rogers, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, puppets, and she's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, Mr. Rogers, he had the train, and she's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, PBS, you know, PBS, public broadcasting. And she's like, I don't like listening to the radio.
Is that like a YouTube channel?
You are
She
now
literally
Sentinel.
didn't know what it was. I was like, PBS, and she's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't know. She
There's,
literally did not know what Mr. Rogers was. I had great nails though. I mean, I don't know. It was, you know, win-win. You know, you win some, you lose some, whatever. No, I mean,
I
at
saw-
least 18.
I saw.
Hey.
I think it was a Reddit post the other day.
Scotty's B,
From
the birthday
a-
boy.
Oh shit!
Ooh, there he is. Look at
Yeah,
some hype.
I,
Yeah, buddy.
I saw a post. I think it was on Reddit the other day. It was a story from this stewardess on a plane who,
Andrew,
like, they
you're showing your
after
age
everybody
there.
got off the plane.
Female
I know,
flight
right?
attendant.
After everybody got off the plane,
Uh-huh.
she was going through making sure nobody left any baggage or anything in like the compartments, and saw something like a box thing with wires coming out of it that she thought was a bomb. And she went and got one of the other flight attendants there. The other flight attendant came over, said the same thing, didn't know what the fuck it was, thought it was a bomb. They called the bomb squad out there and the police, and they came on the plane and started laughing. And after, you know, they're like, well, how old are you guys? And they're like 18, 20, whatever, however old they were. And they're like, well, that's a Walkman. And
All right, well, show's over tonight. We're shutting it down early. I'm just gonna kill myself, and I think that's kind of night, everybody. Last stream ever. Whoop. Ending on Stoddy's birthday. How about that, huh? Wow. Yeah. So, like I said, there are like things that we joke, you know, about like being out of touch, like, but I mean, like, really, I don't feel that out of touch. I mean, I keep relatively current, you know, almost by mistake. I'm tech savvy. I like coding. TikTok is hilarious. Hilarious. But, you know, like, for real, what the fuck? Not knowing what, like, who Mr. Rogers is, not knowing what PBS was. I literally had to break it down. I was like, in this area, it's Channel 10, it's OPB. I was like, OPB? She's like, I don't know, is that like a band? And I was like, oh. Oh no. Is that like a band? Yeah.
I mean, I am down with OPB.
Oh yeah? What do you have in your area? She's not down with OPB, that's right. That's right, that's right, that's right. She doesn't bump that sweet PBS. Yeah. I was like, PBS, Bob Ross, and she's like, I don't know, it sounds like a rapper. And I was like, no, he's the Afro guy with the painting. It was really
Sounds like a rapper.
pretty cool. It does actually kind of sound like a rapper. Yeah, I know. And I was like, dude, come on. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no. So she was at least 18. She was a CNA, so you have to be at least 18 for like that. Like she was. Anyway. Yeah, and I felt legitimately old today. What? Are you saying MSN? Yeah, MSN Messenger? What about Google? What about Google Chat? Yo, Captain Vita. How are you doing? Trill out. There you go, that's a new one. You know. That's pretty trill, bruh.
Going Sterling.
Wasn't
and
that like
Senpais.
AOL? Yeah, AIM, dude. Come on. Unironically, Andrew and I think you did too, right? Unironically, I learned to type with AIM. Was yours?
I think technically I learned to type with StarCraft.
I was gonna say, was your StarCraft? For me, it was literally.
I used AIM a lot, but yeah, I definitely got proficient at it with fucking Rune War.
Yeah, RuneScape taught you to type. Yeah, there's so the one other guy that I've like watched stream is he's English is not his native language, and it was RuneScape that taught him English. Well, and other games, but he learned from video games. Oh, we gotta change the music up. Changing the music. What'd you post, bruh? What you got here, bruh? What you got for me, bruh? What
Yeah,
this, bruh?
I remember we took a typing class in middle school.
Yeah, but it was horseshit.
But yeah, it was stupid and it didn't stick.
Yeah, and it was absolutely useless. They didn't know what they were doing though. Dude, and how did they get... Dude, okay, here's the thing that's always perplexed the fuck out of me. How, when it was only just a thing, okay? Because it was only just a thing that people had like enough keyboards in classes to have a keyboard, like a typing class. How did they already have 20-year-old books? You know what I'm talking about? That shit was ancient already, and they were minted like the year before. How? What?
Well, to be fair, our like a lot of our books that we had still referred to like the USSR in like 2003. So
We did, that's true. We had a very bad school system. If you're familiar with that term, shitty is how you would describe. Yeah, we had literal globes with the USSR.
yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We had the books that were so old that everybody had community books, and they had all the answers highlighted in with like years of students telling you where all the answers were. Go to page 248 for the answer to 3, and the teachers had to do a preface with every homework thing. Try to find the answers on your own. Don't look at the guides. Don't look at the writing in the books. Every single fucking time. Every single time. Try to find the answers on your own. Remember, there's gonna be a test on this. You're gonna need to know this. So don't just go off the writing in your books.
So don't just pay attention to the highlighted section that gives me the exact answer I want. Okay.
Exactly. And you're like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking learn. I don't care about. No, stop it. Did you really? That's pretty wild. And that's how Google was born. Dude, fuck that. I'm looking at the guides. I agree, Captain. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, unreal. Terrible. Really bad. Really, really bad school system. Obere. Salute. And you go,
I had a
who?
teacher that called the Civil War the War of Northern Aggression.
Okay, that's kind of fucked. That's actually kind of fucked. Yikes. That's ooh. Ooh. The War of Hey, hold on.
I wonder how Napster was made.
We're gonna have Sarah come in and help us out. Sarah was an army brat, and so she was over on the East Coast of the U.S. in Virginia, in Florida, and she lived in Italy, she lived in France, and she lived in England growing up. That's where she went to school. And so she was just on airbase after airbase after airbase until her family settled down in Virginia, where her dad would do, and that's where she would sit. But I would imagine she has some interesting stories about what was going on. Like, I remember that phonetically, she would do all of her homework in Italian. I remember that was the thing. She would phonetically learn the right answers, but she spoke no Italian. She had no idea what she was talking about. But as a kid, she was like, and she would literally recite it as it was phonetically, yeah. And so it was like, you know, there was like a call and response, and because it was like really little, it was like 5-6 years old or whatever, and her mom, I guess, tells the story of when she would come home and like just like do the whole call and response with no context, not knowing what was going on. But yeah, had a sister, a teacher who had Alzheimer's, and it took the school 6 months to get her removed from the second half of the school year. They had to cram us on. Yeah, we had a guy who had Alzheimer's who was trying to get his last year of retirement, and it was really bad. He actually went on a rant. He's like, "You don't think if the South had won, they would have stopped slavery?" And we were like, "Well, we don't know, and probably not." And he's just like, "Of course they would have." And like went on this like rant about how they were just as good and honorable people as anyone in the North, and how they and you're like, what? It was the thing. It was a new Edge Runner update. From when did it come out? I've played current, so
it was a couple weeks ago.
I thought it was, yeah, because it was the
when they
one with
updated like all the they added the weapons.
Yeah,
and
I had the
stuff.
crop top and I had the poison blade. It's nice. It's nice. There are also a couple little tiny updates that I didn't even see advertised or see like in the actual updates. They had things that were more like class and point specific, right? So it's like, oh, I have this many points in intelligence, I can do this where I couldn't have otherwise, that kind of thing, where it was unlabeled, but we had new options. Literally, Scotty's Beeman knows exactly what's going on. Yeah, right there. Literally, what people would do, they would just start him off and he would just go nuts. Because he had Alzheimer's and it was bad. Like he would, we didn't like get grades on stuff, and he would just kind of arbitrarily hand out grades, and then he was replaced 2/3 of the way into the quarter, and then. Oh, really? Well, Ronan, I'm happy to report I'm not serious about it. Really? He was teaching Spanish? Alright. Probably gave you more history than your history professor. I'm not saying that it's like, oh, what they teach you in schools is wrong. It's just that what they teach you in schools is lazy. It's just, at least in my experience, it's kind of like, I don't know, fucking read the thing, okay? And you're like, okay. No context, nothing. You're just like, pretty weird. Who do we have? Tomorrow's your birthday? Oh my god! I know. Today is Scotty's Beeman's birthday. He's 36 years old. And you know what? He looks younger than me. And it's something that I'm like fine with. You know what I mean? Like who wouldn't like...
Not even really that jealous, you know?
No, and it's like, it looks great. And it's like, good for him or whatever, you know? Like, it's fine. Like, obviously I'm happy for him. Like, looking so... spry. You know? It's really exciting for him. Yeah. No, it's, you know, living in Australia where there's like sun all the time, you'd think that maybe he'd have like more sun damage or whatever, more wrinkles or something, but he doesn't. He looks great. It's fine. It's chill. I'm totally fine with it. It's not a big deal. It'd be really petty to like be bothered by that. You know what I mean?
Your opponents have one pylon.
I see.
You gotta be careful, Louis.
Hmm?
You're about to start blending into the green screen.
Oh, you been 31 for a week? Welcome to the Dirty 30s. I don't look a day over 21, you're blind. But thank you. You're also very,
He's
very
looked over
flattering.
21 since he was 14.
Yeah, I have. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's okay. I've come to terms with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I don't look old though. Well, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. That's very generous. I wasn't even fishing that much. No, for real though. I do appreciate it. It's awesome. The boys must have been jealous of me in middle school. I mean, you don't. It's not. No, but you know, I was able to buy beer in high school without an ID. Do I have tabletop sim? No, I don't know what that is.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Then I don't have it. Well, yeah, so, but sometimes Sarah's, but only when they were trying to fuck us over. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel that bad. Honestly, I don't feel that bad. I kind of felt bad, but I kind of got over it. I forgave myself. All right. No, I don't have that. The camping thing, though, you give me a pass. Which one? Way too hard on myself. Oh, where I almost killed. Oh, that one. Where the backpacking. Where I almost killed Steve. I don't forget about that. I don't forget about that one. Yeah. Mr. Patterson. I could look like Joe Pesci. I don't think I could. I think I would have died. I think I literally would have died.
Fucking fair.
Huh?
Wedding is horse shit.
Oh?
I keep getting the mysterious stranger in Fallout Shelter and I can't fucking find him because I'm blind.
Oh, that's tough. At least you got a free pot. Well, yeah. Don't be like Mr. Patterson, kids. I mean, that's easy to fucking do. Luckily, he sets the bar low. What's really wild is that, like, I mean, I should have known. For those who don't know, this guy is a piece of shit. And in, like, I've said before how, like, how like, well, you know, you're 14, now's the time to be a piece of shit. And then like when you're 30, if you're still a piece of shit, we have a problem. That kind of a thing, right? Well, the deal with this is that Mr. Patterson was like late 50s. His time for being a piece of shit had long passed. And my dad, who is the nicest individual, most welcoming motherfucker in the world, was like, I don't think we should invite this guy. I don't think we should bring him along. And he knew him for years. They grew up together. Yeah, it should have been. And I was like, come on, don't you say, because he does say this. He's like, whoever needs to go, he always gets more passes than what we'll use. And he's like, whoever needs to go, we'll get there. And it's like, oh, well, that's awfully meta of you, but we still have to fucking invite people. And he's like, I guess. But yeah, what you're saying is you have problems. No, again, I think you and I have fundamentally different understandings of what being an asshole is. I said last time that I may or may not, for legal reasons, have been building pipe bombs and blowing things up in my neighborhood when I was 14. That's what I mean by being an asshole. I mean, there were people like my buddy. Okay, here's a free story time that's not going to put me in very, very positive light. You guys ready for this? This is not going to be good. Buckle up. So a buddy of mine had a hernia, and he loves Mountain Dew.
I know this, buddy.
You do. He had a hernia, and we were like young. We were like juniors, sophomores in high school. And we had an older friend who could drive. He was on his permit. He wasn't allowed to drive. He just did drive. And he took our hopes and dreams with him whenever he took the keys. And we decided this one time. We said, oh, okay, here we go. Let's go with our buddy here. He's got a hernia. Let's pay him a visit. And so what we did was, and again, I can't stress this enough. This is not going to pay me. I understand. Time has brought me further along. I don't need to be. I carry the shame with me. I won't need the shame when I tell you what's about to happen. I get it, okay? So he had just had a hernia surgery, and we were like really, really young for you to have a hernia, but you know, all the same, he's recovering. He took a bunch of pills to, you know, deal with the pain after the surgery. He's home, and we were like, dude, we're gonna come bring you some like Taco Bell. He loves Taco Bell, and some Mountain Dew. He loves Mountain Dew, and he's like, dude, really? And we're like, yeah, man, we got you. And we also know he's kind of like, we'll say blunt. He's very blunt. He's blunt, and he's head forward, headstrong, very blunt. And well, we knew it was going to happen when it happened. We knew that he was going to. We brought him a couple 24 packs or 12 packs. We brought him a couple 12 packs of Mountain Dew, knowing that if we put them on the floor in front of him, like on the stoop of his house, when we came by to pay, you know, a visit, he was going to try to pick them up. And then he did. And he almost tore his incision open. We knew he was gonna do that. And we did it with that in mind. And he was like, oh, that's fucked up. And he was like buckled, and and we were like, oh, dude, that's so bad. And he was like bleeding a little bit from it. And we were like, dude, I can't believe you fell for it. And he's like, I know. Then, like I said, we brought him Taco Bell, and we got him like a burrito bowl type thing. It was in like a dish and had like the ground beef and the cheese and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, well, that's okay, you know? And he's like, well, at least I have this. And we're like, yeah, buddy, enjoy. We're real sorry about everything. And he's right about to eat it. And one of our friends, the guy who's a nurse who wanted to report us for pirating music to the poor bullied record labels. He wanted to report this. The guy is really, really straight edge. He was like, dude, don't eat that. And we were like, dude, you should, I mean, it's delicious Taco Bell. And the dude who stopped him from eating it was really ashamed of everybody. He was ashamed of us because we almost let him eat it. And he was ashamed of the sick friend because he didn't smell what was clearly my friend's actual shit. He actually shit in the bowl, and Cameron had it on his fork, almost in his face. And we were all just really gonna let him eat it. Yep. Yep. Look. Look, look. He didn't end up eating it. He didn't end up eating it. He didn't end up eating it. Yes, one of our friends did. He was like, I'll get this out of here. I'll get this out of here. And he did take it away. He did. And then as we were driving away, he flung it at the house and it separated from the dish and landed all over the house. And when we drove by later to go see if like the damage had actually stuck, so to speak. Our buddy's asshole stepdad was out there with crossed arms watching Cameron, who had a bleeding incision still, wiping it off the house with a rag. It's not one of those things. It's not one, again, I can't stress enough. This is what asshole sounds like. That's asshole. Well, and let's not give him too much credit. The guy's kind of an asshole himself. What I'm saying is that that's what assholes, that's asshole, okay? That's pretty asshole. Life can be hard, but you have to find distractions. I know, so this is what I'm saying, Exiled Happy. That's what being an asshole when you're 14 or being an asshole when you're 15, that's the kind of thing. Oh, both. It's a little bit of both. It's kind of one of those things where if I were given the opportunity to redo it, I wouldn't. I wouldn't redo it. But I can't change that. And I've laughed about it with him many times. Because we came back the next day and actually brought him Taco Bell, and he actually, when we got to the door, we were about to knock, and he actually kicked the door open at us and had a shotgun in our face, pumping it, chasing us off, chasing us away. So look, okay? Look, I wouldn't redo it, but I can't change that. That happened, that's a thing. That's a thing. And so, no, exactly. And so look, it's something but that's the being an ass. If you're doing that when you're 30, that's a fucking problem. Okay? That's a fucking problem. But when you're 14 and you're just a jackass, that's when you're supposed to be a jackass. You see what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. And there are worse stories, but I can't tell those, right? Both some that paint me in worse light and some that we'll say the victim or something. Just to give me a second, another take. But again, those are stories that, if I ever tell those, we'll have to have met in person, phones turned off in the middle of the table style type, maybe we have a drink or something.
Gotta double check on the statute of limitations on some of those.
Yeah, gotta go back and double check to make sure that whoever did the things at the center of the story, aren't gonna get in trouble for my telling the story. Whoever. Anyway, look, vile, absolutely. But, that's when you want to do it. You would have been the friend who stopped him, even now at 48. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, look, dude, that's... Oh, you'd yeet Patterson from the ledge. This is the thing, is that, that was dumb, Oh, dude, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. The good news is, that whatever we did or didn't do, I was lucky enough, and it is luck. It is luck not to have gotten caught most of the time. That's the thing. The only thing that saved me from a very shitty life was just luck. You would not have had that kind of control. Dude, the thing about that is that, like, when I tell you that I almost killed him, it's not hyperbole. I really almost killed him. And it's different when you feel that kind of rage and you have that kind of opportunity, because you know how close you were, than it is to, like, try and imagine the scenario. It's not the same. And so it's I don't think fondly of that story. I'll tell it because, again, it stays with me. But it's I don't think fondly of that story. There was no social media at the time. There was MySpace. Excuse me, Deluxe. What the hell are you even talking about? Were you not doing your friend's 200-question quiz asking you your favorite type of cupcake for the 14th time? Come on now. What were you even doing? Yeah.
Were you not contemplating the social ramifications of changing your top 8 friends?
Dude, that shit was real. No, it was real, dude. Obviously, Tom #1. Okay. And then
Always.
even afterward, Tom #1, just to avoid conflict. Okay.
I usually made Tom 1 and 2.
Yeah. You can double friend that bitch.
Yeah.
What Andrew said? MySpace. What is it now? I don't even know. I know they did like a purge. Heck yeah, you had MySpace. That time. Well, yeah. Oh, it's like a music thing? I think I heard something about that.
Huh.
You know, what's his name? The robot that owns Facebook? What's his name? He's like an alien robot.
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg, that's right, the Zuck. He,
That hard Zuck.
oh yeah, that good Zuck. Zuckerbot? Yeah. Zuckerberg? Nice. So that guy's lost $71 billion. Like this year. That's a lot of money. I know you're like, what? It is? Dude, like,
What?
I mean,
no way.
just think about that. He's lost $71 billion in worth. I know this is going to be the first time some of you have had to contemplate this. That's more money than you're going to make in your life. That's probably more money than, like, generationally, you, your offspring, your parents, and, like, the relatives on either side of them have made or will make. Your bathwater? Oh.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it because the metaverse or whatever the fuck they call it is a stupid idea?
It's a shit fire, yeah. Well, and it's more than that. There's a lot. I mean, the meta transition is just garbage idea. But he's poured a lot of money into the metaverse, yeah.
It's
and
a
then
lot
like
of 3090s.
3090 Ti's, yeah. Yeah, man.
Dude, but like, think about it. What if you could be in an office, but while you're at home too?
Dude,
Don't you just
and what if
love
you could
being
look,
in an office setting?
what if
all
you
the
could look
time?
like a Nintendo Mii character the whole time you're doing it? Oh, that's what fucking heaven is, I bet.
I heard the metaverse was so realistic that the fax machine didn't work.
Oh, it's not that realistic. I doubt it. I doubt it. $71 billion is more than all of the GPUs. I don't even think I have to. I don't have to like elaborate. All of them. At least all of the commercial grade.
He's planning.
Oh.
We don't know what. He probably doesn't know what. But he is planning something.
Doing. Then he gets some more sunblock for his nose. He's trying to get that Scotty's Beeman skin.
He's been practicing how to look like he's drinking water like a human.
He's doing a pretty good job. He's got one of those glasses that has like a double layer, you know what I mean? And so like when he like tilts it up, it looks like the water's disappearing. The one that you're like 5 and you're like, I know that this isn't magic, but I also am not sure it's not magic. Yo, this shit's haunted. And then at like 7, you get that like that little gear, or when you're like 6 or something. It's right after that, but there's a gear that clicks into place, and you're like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, it's going into the cap. And I don't know. Yeah, of course. My mom used to like do that 90s babysitting thing, where it was like totally unofficial, where it was like she was the stay-at-home mom, and so like all the kids would show up in the morning, and she would like charge like, you know, whatever, like nothing, and then exactly, yeah. And so there were little bottles some of the girls would have with their dolls, and I remember seeing some of those, and I was just like fucking fascinated by it. I was like, what the fuck? Yes, I did, because I was playing combat for a long time. You missed it. Combat's much better. You don't think that it's worse for me to have to play My Little Pony than combat?
Dude, just wait. Once you start playing LOE, you won't be able to stop.
Is that a fact? Wow, Andrew's done his research. That's pretty sick. You wanted to be the first? Well, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you could still be his first.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. But no holding hands before marriage. I'm chaste and pure. Brev, I would really appreciate it if you would stop!
Dude, just go with Legends of Equestria. That'd be fucking funnier.
That's not my style. I would so much rather give it to you. Okay. Take it. Take it.
Also, if you're unaware, Dog Ekins, New Year's, all the redemptions are coming back.
Yep. Including that one. But also, if you have a lot saved up, you will be able to shock me. Brev. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm gonna fucking force leap to you harder than any bread-based cracker in the Trisket area.
Have only 111,000. That's a lot of shocks.
That's like almost 3.
Well, I mean, it's only almost 3 if I don't refund them.
Sarah's gonna have to do a lot.
And since you don't know how to,
Sarah's gonna have to do a lot of work, okay? You know, I was so tired, I didn't even fucking think about it. So if you're unaware with what Andrew's going on about, it's that when I had the shock redemption, he just kept refunding his own points and giving them back to himself so he could keep shocking me. Ugh. taser nipple clamps. No, it's a dog shock collar.
Alert. Unauthorized armaments detected.
We're the defenders, so that's not great. Yeah, I know.
Use?
Impossible. As a good friend does. It's true. It's true. It was 44,000 before, isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's got a tolerance built up.
There's only so much tolerance you can have for that. It's not. Look, it's not what Andrew endured. But it's still
Which time?
Look, I'm just saying, it's not what you endured. It's not the same thing. There needs to be a points sink soon, otherwise sent is done for. Well, you know, that's the thing, is that I think that there will be. I think we're gonna have to do some stuff. I'm not gonna be, obviously, today is, I believe, International Talk Like a Pirate Day. So we obviously missed that one. But, there are gonna be, hello Dreadism, how are you doing?
Oh.
Can we get some exclamation point Dread in here? What's that, Andrew?
There's no need to increase the voltage. We do max, or he does max voltage every time.
Yeah, it's the max voltage. It only goes to 10, and like, ooh, very nice. Yeah, the thing is, well, yeah, duh, yeah, of course. But the way that it works is we have a shot collar for Cricket. We don't put it on 10. He's a little tiny dog. He doesn't need that. But he has this. He has this shot collar, and because for some reason they only like work in certain like amounts, they have one that's like we basically put it on like 2 or like 3 for him. That's fine. Out of 10, that's fine. Because 10, I've said this before, so some of you have heard this, but 10 is supposed to be the like, if your pit bull is like latched onto a chihuahua and you need it to stop right now. That's what 10 is, and it feels like it. There are a couple little clips of me getting my brows knocked off. Just weird.
The unfortunate part is that the collar doesn't fit around your neck.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's really sad. I'm really bummed out by that, obviously. My God. And one more blue
15k bolts isn't bad.
Yeah. Nicely done, Ronan.
The tasers I've been shocked by are 50,000, so 15's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Wow, sure looks fun up there, huh? Can you find 100,000?
Probably find one.
Yeah, stick
I don't
your
know where,
fork
but
in an
probably.
outlet.
Yeah.
There you go. That's cut to the chase. There you go. I mean, you'll die, but yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah. Don't tase me, bro.
That's on a Cops episode? Maybe they repeated it. That's from the dude at the Al Gore rally. All of those years ago.
Many, many moons ago.
Many moons ago. It's a hippie who's like being outrageous. And he's like, don't tase me, bruh! Don't tase me, bruh! And then they tase him.
Lightning is hotter.
Who is Al Gore?
Second.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I know, it shouldn't, I mean, it's kind of funny, though. Yeah, tasing a hippie never goes out of style.
Isn't this fun?
I want them emotes.
Must retake the Void Star's data core. Override a security terminal.
You want to build a water city? Well,
Like Rapture? What are we talking about?
Rapture. Is that the Bioshock thing?
Yeah.
So I've never played Bioshock. And I was a couple hours into designing the city for the Dark Heresy campaign. And I was like, oh dude, this is so cool and original and everyone's gonna think this is like the coolest, like, most original idea ever. And then I was like, what games? I feel like there's a game out there that has. Yes, Orbithan, what's going on? And I was like, oh fuck, it's Bioshock. Everyone's played Bioshock except me. Fuck, everyone's gonna think I copied Bioshock. No, I know, I've never played it, bro. If it helps, I've read Ayn Rand, or Rind. Ayn Rand. Does that help? No?
I am Rand.
I am Rand? That doesn't help? Is it because she's a shit person who wrote shit books? Oh, that makes it worse. Wait, does it help that I know it's shit? Wait, does that help? Or does that hurt? Which one is it? Iron Rand. It's like the Iron Giant, but way more of a hypocrite. Way more of a hypocrite. It's Ayn Rand, for those who don't know, and it's garbage, for those who don't know. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Don't tase me, bro! You're with Officer Barbrady on that one? What does he say again? It makes you not want to read? Isn't it something like that? Isn't that what he says? No, I'm not talking about... No. I said no. I said that of the two, the Iron Giant is... Chef's kiss! Real. Don't cross me on the Iron Giant. Don't do it. Jennifer Aniston brought us a softer side. With that movie. Oh, right on, man.
Nice.
That movie has a lot of, like, that movie's sentimental anyway, right? It's like a really, like, good, just good movie, right? I don't think anybody's gonna argue with me on that one. Here's the deal, though. On that one, man, I don't know. I don't want to tell this story. I don't want to tell this story. One of Vin Diesel's best films.
Right up there with Chronicles of Riddick.
What about the other one with the fucking It Seems I Have to Now? This is a... This story seems...
What was the... Oh, it's Triple X. Was that the one he was in?
Yeah. But I was trying to think of another one. The one where he's like... Maybe that is Riddick. The one where he's like the lone savior or whatever. What is that one?
The one where he has like his eyes are modified so he can see in the dark.
I didn't actually watch it.
That's Riddick.
How dare you insult me? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it. I don't know. Wait, are you Riddick? Is that your name?
Called eyeball shape.
Oh, that's new. don't do that much damage, please.
You know what actually is pretty cool about Vin Diesel?
Huh.
He is fucking committed to playing Groot.
Which is pretty sweet, if you ask me.
Like, he doesn't have to, but he does a shit ton of fucking voice work for that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. You'd phone it in, too.
Evacuation protocol initiated. Please proceed
Does he really?
to the bridge.
It's true.
I think I do, too, actually. I'm pretty sure that I do, too. Doesn't really mean a lot to me, real names on the internet. Believe it or not, I have no interest in looking
you
up any
insist
of
on calling
you
him
to
Adam
find
Caldwell.
out where you live or whatever. I think I forgot. I'm not sure that I did. I just don't think that you know, on a platform like this where it's eventually just going to go to YouTube as well, it's probably not great. Your real name, really? Okay. Seems everyone wants you to call me with something. Well, you know, look, I'm just glad I wasn't the only one who went right to Adam. Sarah did it too. And so I don't feel, you know, I don't feel like I brought great dishonor on my family. I feel like we brought great dishonor on my family. You know what's really funny? So, this is one of the funniest things in the world. So Sarah and I were gonna do the whole, like, she changes her last name thing. But it literally involves more than a little tiny, it involves some work. And so we don't care. It's literally, it's some work, but that's it. Like, that's literally the reason we were like, and just didn't.
Her last name is so easy to make puns out of too.
I know, and that's the thing. I actually almost said it. Oh no. You know they're gonna remake King of the Hill? Boy, is that a bad idea. And not because King of the Hill isn't great, but because King of the Hill is like a snow globe. It shows.
The fuck did you just say to my face?
I said King of the Hill is like a snow globe. It's like a thing that's beautiful.
They're gonna remake King of the Hill?
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Hello there. How are you? Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is that it's just
go
not
around remaking something like that.
Well, and I also, like, how well can it do? You know, like, what's the so let's paint a scenario where it's exactly capturing
King of the Hill.
huh?
Live action King of the Hill.
The only movie they won't remake is Blazing Saddles. There are a lot of movies they won't remake for the same reason they won't remake Blazing Saddles. So I one up you with that. Yeah, but Beavis and Butthead, they also did, you know, a Dumb and Dumber sequel. It's not very, it's not really different than that. They also, but yeah, like the Beavis and Butthead, that's just like fart jokes and like, and by the way, it's not like I don't like Beavis and Butthead. I want to be totally upfront. Like, some of the hardest I've laughed in my life, like as a grown-up, because I can't stress to you how much I am not, but as grown-up as I get, that's probably some of the hardest I've ever laughed, is at Beavis and Butthead. And it's like a simmer that turns into a boil, because it's like, this is not funny, and then like they just keep doing the until you're like, okay, it's a little funny, And then like after like 2 hours of that, because it's what's on TV, and like the chick that's sleeping on you passed out like on your legs, and you know you're sharing a couch with like 3 of your bros, and it's like there's just like 10 of you on this couch passed out. It's like the thing that's in the DVD player, and it's just like keeps repeating, and you're like, okay, this is actually pretty funny. And then like on the third, like 4th hour of it, because it's like whatever the season, it's like a season of like Beavis and Butthead that's on. By like the 5th hour, you're fully indoctrinated. It's completely, it's a part of you now. And yeah, it's anyway, that's my weird story about that. Yeah, I got Stockholm Syndrome into it. It was good though.
Why the hell is SWTOR blowing up my phone?
Hard to say, bro.
Trying to tell me about how I got complimentary cartel coins.
Whoa, dude, that's like 500.
It's fucking 9:30 at night. Why are they like, hey man, we just got you your monthly fucking shit?
Bro, you're gonna love this. You're saying 2026? I don't know. I think it depends how fast we move away from streaming, because the thing that makes you forget is progression. And so if we stay with streaming for a while, it'll take longer. And so like that's only like 2 steps away, right? So like right now we're on streaming. What do we have before this? It was, do you count downloads? I don't. Downloads are still kind of relevant. Blu-ray was the one right before this, and then DVD players are the one right before that. And so I think it's gonna take longer. So if we do something that's newer than streaming, beaming it right through your asshole, I don't know what it would be. Kazaa for life? Get out of here. Kazaa.
Dude, who else misses listening to the DVD main menu track over and over again because you're too lazy to get up and turn it off?
Andrew, if you'd like to, I can recite for you the DVD music for just about 6 movies. Or 6, yeah. Like the Clerks one, for example, is do 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 do, and then it's just bigger do 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 do, and it just keeps repeating that for as long as you're fading in and out of consciousness. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. They beam the ads.
I think
into your
the
sleep.
one that would be difficult to memorize, I believe, is Super Bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, that's the one where Michael Cera is dancing for 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
Attention.
That'll be a little
Fuel
difficult.
rationing is in effect.
It'll be a little difficult.
Station visitors will be refueled in
It doesn't actually
order.
repeat. It's
We
actually a
apologize for
4-hour
any
fucking
inconvenience.
loop.
Yeah, because. Oh my god. Yeah, because there are a bunch of jokers who made those movies. Michael Cera, what the fuck has he been in recently? Probably a bunch of artsy stuff. He's like, no, I'm a real actor. And we're like,
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you say, man.
Kind of a meme.
There's like a bunch of like indie knockoffs of Scott Pilgrim
Oh.
that he's been in.
Finally, some art. A quench? I'll take it.
I know what the last thing I saw him in was. It was his interview on Hot Ones.
Fair enough. Don't get too curious on USQ DVDs.
Strike back menu. Accidentally happened upon Jay's balls.
Twin Peaks: The Return.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. That doesn't surprise
Oh,
me.
you know what I just remember? Speaking of things they're remaking,
Huh.
you know they're remaking Hocus Pocus?
I did. Well, I thought they were making a sequel.
Well, technically it's a sequel, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a reboot. You just watched This Is the End, and he was in it for like 2 minutes. Dude, This Is the End is underrated.
Yeah.
This is the end is underrated. This is the end is
Babylon 5 is heading for a reboot?
is super underrated. This is the end is you know, Emma Watson almost had her pieces pulled from that movie. She literally, like, in a post film like conflict, she almost had all of her pieces pulled from the film because Channing Tatum's dancing was so erotic that she was like, my grandmother will disown me if Channing Tatum in a gimp suit is doing this right in front of me in the same frame. And so she was like, you have to remove some of that shit, or you cannot have me in the movie. That really almost happened. Because it was apparently very graphic. Channing Tatum used to be a stripper, and so, like, he has the moves.
I mean, what was the movie he was a stripper in?
Mike?
Magic Mike, that's what it was.
Dude, I was thinking Like Mike, and I was like, no, I think that's the one where they list the shoes. Magic Mike, that's it. Like Mike. Did anyone watch that? Is that with Will Smith's kid? Dirty Mike? Dirty Mike and the boys?
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Like, oh, he was in that one, really? The James Dean look? Wow. Gabriel Iglesias. Someone was asking me if I knew who that was recently. Isn't he a comedian? Something about Fluffy?
Yep, that's him.
All right. Dude, yeah. You ever do a desk pop?
Hey, when was the last time you did a desk pop? September 2009.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him. Oh, yeah. Wow, it's Monday. God, I feel so good. Last week's news was really good. I haven't received my scripts yet. I still have to tell you about that story, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Dumber than you might think. It's not a story to tell. Again, it's stupid. So it's not like it'll be interesting. Really? No shit. That's wild. I guess I can kind of say. So here's the. I can't say. God damn it. I want to say so bad. Oh well. No shitting. Well, it's not a contract thing. It's about you guys knowing where I work, and I don't want you to know where I work. So, it would, after I sign something, it might be a contract thing, but I haven't signed anything. And so I'm not in doubt about that. That I'm not worried about. That's all, whatever. If I had signed something, it wouldn't even be in question. I wouldn't tell you. There are loads of things that I would love to tell you. Things that would blow your fucking mind. But I can't tell you because I've signed NDAs. I could tell you things that would make the news, but I can't because I've signed NDAs. And no, it's not about SWTOR. There are things I would love to say, but I can't because I've signed NDAs. You already got me. I already got. Come here, buddy. We're waiting for a pop. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. 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 do it anymore? Oh, okay. Oh.
Then all he does is kiss.
What up, Sarah?
Andrew says, what's up? You know, he has such a hard life, this dog. Abused. You know, as soon as the camera's off, it's just abuse, is what it is. Does Sarah scratch my nose? No, but she does rub my neck. And my back. And my crack.
Other places.
It's a song. It's a song, you guys. It's a song.
Welcome. Today's live fire exercise takes place aboard the replica.
He has a game that he hates, and it's called "I Put My Hand on the Back of His Head and Rub," and he hates it. So he's whimpering just a little bit, and he goes fucking crazy. What's that? I'm trying to squeeze a gur out of him. He won't do it.
Gotta squeeze out the growlies.
Do you not feel safe? You feel safe. Look at him. Look at him. What a ham.
Oh,
Oh, okay. By the way, never mind. I was gonna have you come over here with your frumpy your frumpy sweatshirt, but it's probably best you don't. That's right. Your hair looks great. I know, you got those curls going on. Oh, praise be. What were we doing? PvP? That's right. That's right. Okay, so I think after this, if anybody wants to do an operation, I'm down, but we might do some more leveling. We have Jedi Knight storyline to get through. So, Caldwell, I have a question. You're the one that brought it up a little bit. You haven't PvP'd in years. You've never seen PvP in this game. Well, get ready. This guy just waved at me. I'm stuck on that. So, I mean, you know, you're in for a real treat is what I'm trying to say. Yes, so Caldwell, my question for you is, you mentioned thank you for the cyberpunk bomb. How does that appear for you? What does that look like in a practical way when you're seeing those? Is it like a bunch of notifications where it's like Sterling released 10 fucking videos? Enjoy. How does that work? Oh, dude. Let me at it. Oh!
What I do, yo?
Meow.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Okay. It was disjointed. They aren't in order. Oh, interesting. But they are when you look at them, right? Like they're in order when you go and look at the playlist, right? The only one that's missing is 3. It took. I think there's some kind of like a copyright thing I have to go check out. There are no copyrights. I didn't do anything. YouTube. I was looking at like, dude. Okay, so I was looking at MatPat's like most recent video on like whatever the fuck with Rick and Morty. Who even knows what his point was? I was basically just waiting for the doctor to see me. I wasn't even listening, but it was whatever the hell, right? And he got his views out of me. I don't have to pay attention. The point is, he basically replayed the entire episode of Rick and Morty, but like in like a disjointed way, just like this clip and then this clip and then this clip and then this clip, and he was, and like, how does he do that? Like, is it just YouTube clout? He just makes too much money for them and they're like, it's fine. I wonder how that works.
Technically, he's reviewing, so it falls under fair use.
I guess. I mean, I guess. It's just wild. I mean, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, I don't know. There are things that, like, I get flagged for when I'm doing something similar, and it's like, you son of a bitch, how dare you? And I'm like, I'd like to refute that.
Yeah, he definitely makes enough money to where they're not gonna bother him. But yeah.
Do I watch Rick and Morty? Yeah. I've seen every episode. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's what I was saying. I think it's just like, they want it to be monetized, so. God of
I don't know what I
Law.
want to do right now.
You can tell that nothing is going wrong for anyone because of the blaring alarms in the background. Couldn't be more correct. Couldn't be more correct. That's right. Some would say, "Oh my goodness, does that mean the Huns are at the gate?" A little.
Welcome to the
bit.
clan, warrior.
Oh my God. Whoa. Isabel. Hold on. Isabella, Papa, the Jedi NDS. Is that right? Did I get that right? Is that, how close was, I mean, I mean, I have a little bit of Lizdexia, a little bit, a skosh of Lizdexia. But, point, huh? Hey? Huh? Huns at the gate and they brought fruitcake? That rhymes, so it's true. We know this. We know this. Indisputable. Refutable. Fact-delicious accuracy. Yo, what's up? You guys are doing too much damage and I don't like it. Oh my God. I'm glad I kept 3 of them busy this long. Scroll up, you checked my playlist directly. Oh, if you go to your playlist, Cyberpunk are listed in order, but for some reason they show up in your subscription screen out of order. Well, okay, that's good. Thank you. Because your brain just stops reading things after 8 letters.
Downloading. Please stand by.
Tables have turned. Defenders.
That's okay. His brain just stops reading sentences after the first 4 words, so.
It's true. It's true. And if you're Andrew, you get 2 words. That's it. Cut off. Hard drop. Oh. Sorry, I don't remember what I wanted to know. Earlier I was going to ask a question that I didn't.
About her education, I think.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. Sarah, do you have any funny stories from being an army brat? Was there anything taught anywhere that was a little ridiculous? We were sharing some of the, we'll say, counterculture ideas. Is that underselling the racist undertones of some of our teachers?
I don't remember most of my childhood.
Fair enough. Alright, fair enough. It's all ketamine. What's up?
Okay. Gen X Inc. just posted a picture in Gen Chat.
And that is?
You'll see.
Sweet. Looking forward to that. That's always good. That's what you want to hear. What?
It says no context provided.
Good. That's good.
It's a hell of a picture.
Oh, Christ. Am I involved?
No,
Okay, good.
our favorite actor is involved. We were just talking about him mere moments ago.
Yeah. Vin Diesel.
Nope.
Oh.
The other favorite actor we were talking about recently.
Look, okay. This is the part where I embarrassingly admit I literally have no idea what who you're talking about.
It's Michael Cera.
Oh, those kinds of things. I forgot about that. You're the ones with ADHD. 'Cause I don't think it's ADHD though. Sarah, what do you think? Sarah has it too.
Sorry, I was eating pretzels.
Oh.
I think it's just ADD.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
You don't have the hyperactivity.
I mean, I'm in a good clip. I function at a pretty good RPM. But I don't think that's hyperactivity. I think that's just like I think that's just my personality. That's my brain. It's just the way the chemicals in my body work.
This is your brain on drugs.
Kind of. This is my brain on drugs.
Speaking of drugs, what time is it?
A dumb down. Because I'm on downers? Maybe.
Is it 10 o'clock yet?
Almost 9 minutes. A little bit,
close
Orbit,
enough.
a little bit.
I'm gonna take my drugs.
Hell yeah, bro. Drugs for life, bro. Get those blood thinners. Those fucking blood pressure meds. Spider Revenant, how you doing?
I need to check my fucking blood pressure first.
Don't want to brag, Andrew, but I was 132/68 this evening.
This pretty braggalicious.
That's pretty sweet, bro.
The only reason I'm really checking mine right now is because it also gives me my pulse. And I have to make sure my pulse is up above a certain point before I take the beta blocker.
Yeah. Isn't that fun? You know, what
That's
is
great.
Heels, baby! John Ralphio is one of the finest inventions. I'm super wigged out. I've never taken Adderall. Like, people have offered it to me. I've had friends who, like, you know, had a lot that they were selling. I just, you know, oh, that's pretty high, Revenant. That's the no salt diet for you.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No, it's bad.
No salt sucks.
I don't salt a thing, but I know that there's like salt in things that I eat, and missing out on that would be the worst.
Dude, like limiting like portions and stuff for like sauces is a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, dude.
Execution perfect. Teamwork exemplary. Voice start scenario complete.
Well, this sauce has 850 milligrams of sodium for every teaspoon. And you're like, so it's basically just salt. Got it.
Somebody said that the book is good.
The book for what?
I don't know. I said the same thing. I don't know.
What book?
I don't know. I said the same thing. I said, which book is that? He says, tell your wife that book is good.
I recommended a book to someone a couple weeks ago.
I don't know. 165? Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet. That was them. Yeah, that was them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad they like it.
211. Wow. I'm 191, and I must have had a really, really long day because the CNA, by the way, it was kind of adorable, and I was so she was this, little chick, and I did the height thing where you stand with your back against the wall, and I put the thing on my head, and she's like trying to like see the to see the lines, but she's like trying to like look around, and I had said before, because I was standing there under the thing, and she was like and she was kind of like trying to like figure out how she was like gonna get up to like raise it, to like lower it onto my head. I'm like, do you want me to get it? And she was like, yeah, if you could. And I was like, okay. So I like set it on my head, and she's like, is that 6'3" or 6'4"? And I was like I was having trouble like processing, because I was like, what? Oh, you literally can't, and so but you couldn't tell, which means my spinal pads are all smooshed. No. That would be weird. Salt substitute mitigates the sodium. Nuts. The man, the myth, the leg. Oh, wait. Hey, what's up, Sam? Oh, nice. Thank you, Overpowered. That's great. Really nice. Feels good in here. Right in here, buddy. Yeah. So, Andrew, here's my listing. Here's what I want. Here's my list, and here's the order of my list that it's in. Did someone say unwashed legs? Nobody said that, but that is hilarious. She didn't know who Mr. Rogers was. I mean, she was a CNA, so I mean, probably. I mean, but we don't know how effective. So here's the way it is. I have on my list, obviously Cyberpunk, obviously Final Fantasy 14. I want to do the Pit. I don't know if I do that on stream though. I don't know if people want to see that. I don't know about that.
I have an extremely important question.
What's up?
So, if you were the mother to a 15-year-old girl, and she was like, Mom, I need you to take me to a holiday home near your house where you once saved a woman who was brutally beaten by a man who kidnapped her because I think my psychic friend is there, would you A, sit in the car when she asked you to do so to wait for her to go up there and come back, or B, go with her, or C, some other option?
C, abort her 15 years ago.
The mom waited in the car.
Whoa, what?
She waited in the car while her 15-year-old daughter went up to the obviously haunted and creepy summer home to find her friend.
Bro, C was the obvious answer. Abort her 15 years ago.
Oh, what? I'm like, there's an adult here and you're just gonna like... What? What?
I don't know, man. Kids be dumb. But...
I don't know. The show's making some weird choices.
But...
Okay, I'm done. That was my question.
Yeah, the Pit. So you'd watch some Fallout 76 Pit? I mean, maybe. The problem is that adds to the things that I have to do. Oh, I got you. Oh, man. So, deal is, the Pit. It's Pittsburgh. It's a Fallout expansion for Fallout 76. The Pit. It has a feature as an expansion in Fallout 3. And it's real good. It's real good. From what Andrew says, from what he can see. it's pretty good in 76 too. So that'll be kind of neat. I'll be interested to check that out. Okay, so there's that.
It
I
is
also
the 76 thing is the start of what they call expeditions. So you have to earn fuel to fly a vertibird to the pit and back.
oh, interesting.
And there's like daily things you do to earn the fuel to fly there and back. And it seems like that's just they're gonna be, or from now on the DLCs are just gonna be adding other locations
Okay.
to travel to.
Okay. You want a Sierra Madre DLC for 76? Are you trying to tell me that you were unable to let it go? And by the way, was anybody else totally put off by the fact that the voice actress for the lead in Cyberpunk, the white-haired one, is the same actress? I think. Let me look it up before I say it. Hold on. Hang on. I'm gonna verify before I say it, because now that I'm like replaying them next to each other in my head, I'm not so sure. Hang on. And I'm gonna actually pop it in one more cue. But was her name Gloria? Gloria Hole? Was that her? Was that her name? As Rose
In what game?
No, in Cyberpunk.
Trying to remember Gloria in Cyberpunk.
It's the
It sounds kind of familiar, but
in Edge. Oh, Lucy, that's the one. Lucy.
oh, in Edge Runner.
Yeah, in Edge Runner.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah. You know what's really weird? Really weird. Dude. Difficult to like find her on that list there. It's funny. Alright, hang on. Hang on. I'm looking now to verify. Wow, she does so much work. It's gonna take forever to find. What I'm trying to find is what else Lucy did. I thought she was doing something else, but I need to find it. Hey, by the way, Scotty, did you change over from light mode yet, or are you still rocking the LM? What's going on? I gotta know. Still blinding yourself. Hey, good for you. You know, you gotta stand by it. You gotta stand by it. Gloria's the mom. That's right. That's right. Still blind. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So I was very happy to see. You know, very happy to see that Scotty's Beeman is having a birthday. Sweet deal. And here it is. So he had this birthday twit right here. He twitted. Now I said in here, I was like, dude, it feels a little self-serving to retweet this because the obvious thing. But also, I'm not trying to shame. That's not the point of this. I'm just saying, who else is using bright mode? Who else is using it? Or light mode, excuse me. What's the split? I'm dark mode. I use dark mode, obviously. What's the split? You use light mode? Dark mode all the way. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Your vision demands.
In fact, right now my life would be a lot easier if everything had a dark mode.
Dark mode on Twitch too, 100%. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot that Twitch had a light mode. Legit.
Dude, I forget that YouTube is actually is a white background most of the time.
I do too. I do too. I actually used the dark mode color for like YouTube and Twitch. They have the same color as like one of the three, that like charcoal. It's one of the three colors of my stream because I was like, oh, this is gonna blend into the background really, really great. And I was like, oh yeah, some people don't. White or light mode feels more professional. I suppose you're right. How do you check and switch? Switch for what? Which one? Because he'd be a little bit different. Light mode feels. I think you're probably right. Yeah. So if you're doing it like professionally, I mean, I guess that's probably true. Yeah. I have different renditions of my logo. There are light mode. There are actually 3. Have you guys seen this? I'll show you. I'll show you. There actually are 3 different Sense Starling logos. I just don't use most. You guys don't see much more than the dark background red S. Normally that's what you got. But if we go to like
Maybe hacemos un TikTok.
oh, you hush. You hush your mouth. I'm signing in. I have to send myself a code to sign into TikTok to show you my logo. I can just go to the files and do it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to the files because I don't really want to do that. For crying out loud. Like I don't have the fucking master file, bro. How you doing? We want to go to yeah. So here we go. Right here. These are actually the 3 that I had worked up, and they're full like 3D models of each of these. There's the red on white. This is the one that I use most of the time. Again, just because. And then I like this one a lot. I'm actually thinking about moving the majority over to this one though. The white with the red S. Personal. This is probably going to be a change up coming, I would say, probably with the new year. Just for what it's worth. Oh, it's huge. Yeah, it's actually what made SWTOR the most expensive game when it came out. It was the most expensive game.
Yep.
The white on red is hot. Oh, I agree, man. It's pretty good. I mean, I really like them all. But yeah, it's like Andrew was saying there. Yeah, it's that's what really racked up the bill because they got some real talent too.
Took me like 20 minutes of sitting here and chilling, but I finally got it down.
Nice. What'd you get?
144 over 78.
Fuck yeah.
And my pulse is 66. So it's safe for me to take my meds.
Very good.
This round, anyway.
This round. Next time. Have you ever done a stronghold
Have I told you how ridiculous my fucking pill regimen is?
You have actually. It's wild, and I'm not envious at all. Would you like to see a stronghold while we wait? I can show you. I have them all fully decorated. They're full. All the hooks that you can actually have are maxed out. Andrew laughs because he doesn't appreciate my style. I'll show you. I'll show you.
I have the same style.
I know. That's why you think it's, you want to go. So Tatooine, go Tatooine. Tatooine. We'll go to Tatooine. We'll go to Tatooine. I take pride in my work. Look at this. 100% complete. 100% complete. 100% complete. What? Wait to judge. Wait to judge. Hold on to your butts. Umbra? Oh, actually, I don't think I have that one maxed out yet. Maybe I do.
Umbra?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you just say Umbra?
I did. Yeah. Oh, I know which one it is. So first of all, we start with this room, where there are pictures, you know? Not on every hook, but there are a lot of pictures in this room, and that's just kind of spillover, you know? Had to round out the numbers. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of it. But, you know, here, you know, we've got real nice. And if you look over here, this is where all of my plants and the cars that sit on them are. And then this is what, if you look over here, this is where I was able to, I think, aesthetically put some of the symbols that you get for completing the different stories. I was able to really find kind of a niche place to fit those in so they're aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. And we come up around here, and you can see that I change it. So down there, this is kind of modern. This is kind of modern. We go over here to like almost like a Greco, like Roman. You see what I have over here? You see what I have over here? It's, I like it, but it kind of blends though. You see what I'm going for with this one? This doorway here? It's, if you're thinking 80s, you're close. It's not 80s. I don't know. I kind of like, I kind of made it up on my own. You know, and then over here, this is where these turrets are. That's kind of it. You've seen it all. That's really, there's not much more to see. Oh, sweet.
But do you have your giant sun generators? That's the real question.
I do. They're far away.
In case you guys were wondering, at one point you had to fill up your strongholds to get the full conquest bonus.
Yep. So now all you have to do is unlock everything. But you had to have all the hooks consumed to have the full stronghold bonus in the past. That is unfortunate. But you know what though? You found peace. You're able to sleep at night knowing you have your stuff on Starforge.
Slowly turning the train into a bar/lounge. Nice.
And that's I think the win. We shouldn't look at the fact that, you know, yeah, Starforge is inferior. Yeah, I mean it's kind of, you know, it's a little gross, you know. It's kind of nasty to be on Starforge, but you know what though? You made peace with it, and that's worth more than anything else. And know that your Andrew and I are very happy with you. I would, and I know that my buddy over here would appreciate it too, if you would just die. Baby dunking on Satio Sean, calling it a dying server. Dude, you know what the worst part is? They probably believe it. This kind of reminds me of like my friends, right, in like high school who like smoked weed. This is one of the things that like, and I smoked weed too, but it was, I mean, these guys like, they didn't just smoke weed, they took breaks from smoking weed, and that was one of the more like noteworthy activity in their day. It was like, today they weren't smoking weed.
They weren't just smoking weed, their life was all about smoking weed.
Yeah, exactly, and you're like, okay, but like anytime you go anywhere, anytime you see a movie, anytime you see anyone, all they do is they're like, oh, you know that guy fucking totes. And you're like, do we? That's Ryan Seacrest. I don't think he does. And they're like, oh yeah, dude. Oh
Ryan
yeah.
Seacrest probably does.
Oh yeah, dude. He fucking chains it up, right before he gets up there. And you're like, I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. And that's like what they do. This is the way it is to Darth Maul. Darth Maul's server, they're over there. They're talking shit. But like, this is the projection. That's what this is. You've heard of that term? This is what projecting is. They're really sad about their situation, and they have a certain lens where everything is shitty and their server is dying. This is kind of the same thing. This is them having the exact same problem. That's what it is. What's going on, Sarah? Oh? Yeah, a little bit of Satele Shan envy. Yeah, I would say that's really what it boils down to. They're envious about what we have. They know that, like, okay. Can they go toe-to-toe when it comes to, like, slinging insults? No. Obviously not. They're slower. It's probably the lead in their water. It's not their fault. It's just the way they are. They're a little slower. It's fine. We love them anyway, mostly. Some of them. One or two. But, does that mean that it's totally fine with them? No, it doesn't sit easy with them.
That's disgusting, D-Beck. I can't believe you do that.
Doesn't bother me.
I don't know how that's supposed to help out with your pain meds or anything.
How could you?
I don't think cilantro does anything for pain.
Andrew is unable to taste cilantro. And that's actually not a joke. He actually can't. It's a genetic thing. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's not super high. He cannot taste cilantro. He's one of them. So he calls it the devil's lettuce. No, you can't taste it at all, or do you think it tastes foul?
Oh no, it tastes disgusting.
That's right.
So
It's an actual
great.
thing.
Yeah.
My aunt is allergic to it, which is a shame because she really likes Mexican food. And she really
that's right.
likes the taste of cilantro. And so when she's like, can I have it without cilantro? They're like, aw, does it taste like soap to you? And she's like, no, I'm just allergic to it. And it always makes me really sad.
You're allergic to the sun spider, Revenant? I agree, Ocho. I really want to eat some right now. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, referring to it as the devil's lettuce I actually got from Babish, because he also has the same thing.
Taco Tuesday tomorrow.
Is it Taquito Tuesday tomorrow?
I don't know, Sarah. Is it? What are we celebrating on the 20th of September?
And it's Tuesday.
Well, I'll tell you what. You work early, so you'll have time after work. I'll make cookies if you want to go get super. Or you can make cookies, and I'll sleep and rest between my two dedicated times I have to be awake.
What?
I know. I'm just putting another option out there. I don't know. I'm just throwing, spitballing. Probably not gonna happen. Oh yeah, I suppose it is. We were passed by an extremely obnoxious parade. What the fuck was that, Sarah?
I don't know. It was a convoy, of like
convoy.
lifted trucks
That's
that
what
had
it was.
Viva Mexico flags. Except they all drove like assholes.
Yeah, they were like literally, like I felt like they were trying to run me off the road. There were like 12 super lifted trucks with like the Viva la Mexico like flag on it, which is like dope, dude. Like, dude, that's awesome. Like, have some heritage. It's Hispanic Heritage Month. Sick. But like they were literally like they were making like swirls around us like this. Like on the freeway going about 80, 90 miles an hour. in like pretty high congestion, and I was like,
They were not safe drivers.
I did not know what to do. I was like, do I pull to the side? Do I go faster? What's the move? And I just figure if I put in cruise control, I can at least make predictable movements so they don't kill us both. It's fucking ridiculous. Again, that's not a statement. I'm not saying that that is a representation of all Hispanics. I'm saying have an awesome Mexican Heritage Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, Latinx. Personally, I don't. Latinx is kind of weird, but Tino, whatever the appropriate one is. Yeah, and it's like, dude,
So they should have been driving like assholes on the 16th? Was that the day we were out? Maybe.
I think it was.
That's
3 days
a
ago?
Friday, so no.
No, so it was Saturday.
Oh, they're a day late.
They were just really happy still. Perfect.
Hopefully not drunk. Because if it was the 4th of July, you can bet your ass people would be...
7-4? Bro, let it happen. Let it be over. It's 7-4. This isn't volleyball. Let it happen.
Wow, they really dunked on you.
Thank you.
On you specifically, by the way.
Kind of, actually, if you saw it. It was a little bit. But I don't have Nike money, so I can't have that one college kid who dunked on LeBron. I can't have the footage, like, recovered and then redacted from the internet. That happened.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Yeah, you're right. That's accurate. I don't know what just happened there. I feel like that guy should...
Did the internet not immediately upload it in as many places as they could?
They did, and Nike
Okay.
sued a lot of people.
That's how the internet do.
You can just leave the VOD? Well, what? Well, I mean, it wasn't a VOD. Wait, what? What?
The current VOD.
Why would I do that?
So there's no trace of it,
Oh!
unless somebody clipped it.
Oh, that one. Okay, I was still... Look, I was already past it. I literally
you a
forgot
little
that I said that
distracted?
there's no way... Look, there's no way to prove that I was distracted, Andrew! How dare you? That's slander. I ought to film that and have all the footage of it pulled from the internet. No,
Are they gonna
Scorpius Rabian.
Are they gonna get an 8?
Yeah,
An
well,
8? There he goes.
probably not.
There he
No,
goes.
No, no. Done. It's done.
No. They were so close. That was very funny.
Would have been great. You see what I did there, Lou?
Oh, I did. You said great. No, because it's like 8 is like in the middle of the word great, and it's like you said that, and it's like, oh, dude, how does he come up with it? But he, you do though. You figure it out. You get there. The rest of us are like,
do my
don't,
best,
and you're like, I've got to.
I can't not,
Yeah. You should make cookies for the hubs tomorrow. So I made cookies, no bake oatmeal. Personally, I love them. Sarah hates them.
I don't like their texture.
I love them. You freeze them, yeah, you're gonna lose a tooth, but you're gonna gain a cookie inside of you.
Cricket, I don't want your toy. It's so gross.
My recipe, if anybody wants it, it's pretty damn good. 2 sticks of butter. Don't forget that, like I did on Sunday night when I made cookies. Literally, I was like, Sarah, this looks wrong, and it feels wrong, and it sounds wrong. What did I forget? Literally, the butter. Fucking terrible idea, that.
It was so beyond me that the butter could be forgotten that it never crossed my mind.
Precisely. I forgot. I
thought
agree.
there was too much vanilla in it, which I guess was true because there was no butter.
Right. So, the deal is this. It goes down like this. It is 2 sticks of butter. It is 2 eggs. And, oh, cosmic. No, don't. It is a tablespoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of coarse salt. I know what you're thinking. A tablespoon? I did not stutter. You put it in there unless you're Andrew. And a teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of baking soda, and you put in a cup of brown sugar packed, and a 1/3 cup of your standard white sugar, bleached sugar. I don't know what it is. Standard regular sugar. Then you blend all
Sugar?
that. Huh? Convention.
Sugar?
Yeah. You just blend all it together. Put it all together. A tablespoon of vanilla. And you blend that all together. You let it actually blend for a while. That needs to blend for like 20 minutes. 15 minutes is fine. Then, when that's all one consistent mixture, and you've gotten some of the air in there with the eggs, you gotta whip them up a little bit. Let them a little fluffier. Then you add your 2 1/4 cup of flour. That's a little bit much, Caldwell. You let that become 1, and then you add in 1 bag, which is like 2 cups, of Ghirardelli milk chocolate chips. Or semi-sweet if you're Sarah. I don't know. I go with the milk, dude. I want to hurt my teeth.
Semi-sweet.
And then you put it all together, and I promise you, you're gonna have a good time. That shit is dope. That shit is dope. And then you also, when you scoop it, be generous. Be generous. Put it in the freezer for half an hour. And you're like, that seems long. You put it in the freezer. You put it in the freezer. Is the fridge gonna work? What the fuck did I say? I said the freezer. Put it in the freezer. Put it in the freezer. Half an hour. Take it out. Take the palm of your hand. It's gonna get nasty, so glove up if you're feeding strangers. You press on them to give them a squish and compact them. Each one of those. Oven. 325 for 12 minutes. Put them in there, you take them out. But they don't look done, Sen. They don't look done. Take them out. Put them on the oven top, let them sit. They're gonna finish baking on the pan. I said that.
You said put them in the freezer, then squish.
Yes, I did.
No, other way around.
No. Yeah. I mean, you can do it, because Sarah's a trained baker. You can listen to her if you want to, I guess. But listen. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And you go ahead and clip that. That's a recipe. And by the way, I'm not fucking around. That is the Cent Sterling chocolate chip cookie recipe. I'm not kidding. I have memorized because I made it. That's not something you can look up. That's not a thing. I made that. I made that over years of making cookie dough in college, just eating it with a spoon, and that was the only sweet thing I ate. Boom. That's what it is. I'll put it together as a highlight for you. How does that sound? I'll do that. I'll highlight it. Sarah says that it's pretty good dough, at least.
Nah.
Is it the best chocolate chip cookie dough you've had? You're under oath.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I like it a lot. Yeah. And then if you underbake them, they make really good underbaked.
They do. Yeah, and that's why you take it out, because they're going to get to where they need to be. They're going to get to where they need to be on the sheet out of the oven. That's how you do it. So you take it out, 12. You let it sit there, and you let them finish cooking, baking, on the sheet. Let the heat, the residual heat, take care of what's inside. It doesn't have shit on mine. I will tell you, I've eaten Papa Murphy's. I bought a tub, didn't finish it. I threw it away.
Papa Derbies?
Yeah, Papa Durfee. Yeah, actually, what I have done is made Pazookies. So BJ's is a restaurant and a fun activity for the weekend. And if you know about it, you know they make a big ass cookie and they just pile ice cream on top. Vanilla works the best for these. And so you make a big ass cookie with my recipe and then put your ice cream on top of that.
My buddy makes the Pazookies all the time.
Oh,
He
yeah.
actually bought special cast iron like skillet things to make them in.
Oh, sure.
It's
Yeah.
really awesome.
My mom used my recipe there toward the end because she always made Pazookies for us for her birthday because we didn't have cake money, which is perfectly fine. It tastes better homemade anyway. But she would do Pazookies for us, and I think now she actually uses my cookie recipe for the Pazookies. So, yeah, I'm telling you, it's really good. I will clip it. I'll clip it. I'm not gonna make a Nightbot command for it, but I'll clip it. You can actually pull it if you want to. You can go check it out. Yeah, it's really, really good, man. They're really, really good. That sounds like an actual toothache.
That is called a brookie.
You heard her. That's a brookie.
It's cookie
Yep.
on the bottom and then brownie. Or it's brownie with the cookie swirled into it and baked.
Sure.
Called a brookie. Cricket.
But
What
yeah,
is it, baby?
it's
What does your dog heart need? It ain't
needs more of
pretzels.
you in his
Get
life.
off.
Huh?
No, he got up. So I would talk to him, so then I'd look away and he could sniff my pretzel bag.
What an asshole.
Ah.
what an actual
He does
asshole.
that. He's a dog. He wants to eat what I'm eating, which was ridiculously salty pretzels.
Sarah, how dare you?
What? Eating salty pretzels?
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I didn't realize they were gonna be this salty. And I ate some with some hummus, and I was like, and I actually stopped eating them because I was like, this is too salty.
Monk fruit sweetener. I'm actually going back up to Riel's who said Hubs is diabetic, cut sugar from the diet, and hasn't been diagnosed yet, but it thinks he may be pre-diabetic. History. Well, it's just a smart move. Yeah, Monk. I've heard Sarah. I think is the one who told me about monk fruit.
Monk fruit.
Try Dots pretzels.
Those pretzels are delicious. But Costco doesn't sell Dots pretzels, so I had to buy pretzel crisps from the snack factory.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. No, Diesel, you'll be fine.
Shit.
You go in with no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
The grocery store sells it. We were just at Costco.
Super Commando. Kirkland brand. Oh, do not buy Kirkland brand almonds. Save yourself. Fucking disgusting. I bought 2 bags and they both tasted like they were preserved in gym shorts. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's so bad, man. I don't know what they do. But it's fucking terrible. And then squad leader, huh?
They lick them all before they put them back in the bag.
Sarah, do not tempt them. They will do it. They will.
I don't know what it is about monk fruit. I can taste it.
I can too. I've heard that. I mean,
Because
yeah.
I've bought drinks where I haven't looked at what's in them, and And I'm like, oh, this sounds amazing. And then I drink it, and I'm like, why does it taste like this? And then I look at the ingredients, and I'm like, oh, it's monk fruit.
I have some questions.
What questions could you have?
That was... He's cosplaying a ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a ghost?
He's the ghost of a conehead.
He's a dunce cap wearing ghost. I would wager.
I'm gonna live in a world where he's a ghost. He's dressed up for Halloween as a ghost. And that's the world I'm going to live in until he opens his mouth.
Alright, I guess I'll take these out of my inventory. These are now my legacy ones! Hooray! Oh, no.
I guess
now
he could be
they're not
cosplaying one of those, it's like one of those Catholic factions, like the Knights, that
Oh,
wear
yeah,
those
yeah,
hoods.
yeah. The Knights of St.
I only know about them because I watched Hellsing, and I was like, what is happening right now?
I know.
They're like, we're the Knights of whatever the fuck.
Columbus.
Jesus Christ! And I'm like, oh, cool. That's neat. They weren't the Nazis. They were the bad guys, though. Them and the Nazis.
I have so I'm gonna do some leveling here in a second. I'm gonna take the stuff out here, the nutters. Dude.
Were they actually called the Knights of Columbus? I'm gonna look it up. Knights that wear those white KKK.
Ta.
If you want the vision, get to spinning. My mama told me trust in God, it's never limits. Now I'm on the scoreboard,
Templars.
running up the digits. I put in work, you know I'm up to get it. Early bird gets the worm and the Yankee fitted.
All I'm getting is articles on how the Ku Klux Klan didn't always wear hoods, which any other day I would read about because I'm always curious why people do the things they do. But today, it's not what I'm looking for.
There aren't not plans, Retro. There aren't not plans for Cyberpunk. There aren't not plans. It could be that we go that direction. Yeah, I'm trying to... They're all red, though. It's red. That's like their thing.
Apparently people love wearing their white cone hats.
Yeah.
I still haven't found what I was looking for.
Alright, here we go. T3, what you got? Or T7, excuse me. What you got? What you got?
Bangle Moore took my master someplace called the Forge.
This is my first free article. Thanks. I'll never read your journal again.
God, fish tank so thick. Fish tank so thick. Look, she makes Shay, who's in incredible shape, looks like she's never seen a squat rack.
Sometimes you gotta get down with the thickness, you know?
A4PO, Jedi Archivist. How may I help you?
Transmit everything you know about the Forge to my droid T7.
That area is considered highly dangerous. May I inquire why you need this data?
Fair enough. No reason. No. It's an emergency. Come on, let's
Flesh
go.
Raiders captured Master Orgus and took him there.
By the stars, what perfectly awful timing. The Temple Masters are all indisposed fighting Flesh Raiders. I will alert them immediately, but they may be unable to assist you. Transmitting data now.
Oh! It's Shay's crotch. Thank you. Pointing that out. Obviously, we're gonna go with red, because I like red a lot. Bro, I'm level 20 now? No fucking way. Holy shit, bro. Okay. Chamber of Spatch. Got the Chamber of Spatch over here. Oh, we have to go report. We haven't decided yet. How am I level 20 on Tython? Bruh. Not even double X right now, okay. This is nothing. This is nothing. So let's see here. We have to decide. Are we gonna report? Are we gonna report those two horny ass kids over by the droid ruins?
Obviously.
You think really?
Oh.
Andrew, I mean real talk. They just discovered face sitting. This is a very important part of their life. This is a very important part of their life. That's all they're doing. It's just face sitting. They're not gonna hurt anyone. That's it. That's it.
Were you successful, Padawan?
This guy is just pissed off because no one wants to sit on his face.
Tell us, what did you uncover about
Ditto,
the nature
double
of
for this guy.
Spaniels and Morrison's relationship? Are they romantically involved?
Wow. They're lovers. I mentioned before, this is the moment. This was the moment. This was the grain of rice that tipped the scale for low health. When low health was on Tython, my main character, this was the thing. He said that basically they were just fucking, right? They were just fucking. And for not telling on them, just for, I mean, it's just, I mean, they're just kids. And for not ruining them, giving, you know, doing hand stuff in the woods, we get a powerful crystal that we can for sure put down Bangle with. The former apprentice of Ordo, right? Or Orgus. It was this thing where the ends were to justify the means, but it was the sip. It was the reasoning necessary to start the path to the dark side. And it was a slow and insidious burn from there. But we're not going to do that this time. It was the bribe of the yellow crystal. It was the thing that pulled on the thread, and then by the time he hit Tatooine, it was over. He had too many opportunities to justify the ends, and he was bloodlusted. But no, we're not going to do that with this character. Here, well, look, we were accepted into the Jedi Order. Things are a little hot right now. We don't really know. We don't know what. We haven't even had a lot of FaceTime with our master. So the best we can do is parrot the teachings we've had. We can just parrot, like, we were told you can't love. They're obviously doing hand stuff in the woods. That's kind of love. We're going to rat them out. The teachers, they're not going to banish them. They're just going to correct them. Probably. There we go.
Your fears are justified, Masters. Spaniels
Aw,
and
well, I
Morrison
learned
are
something, and
romantically
it's both
involved.
simultaneously super
knew it.
depressing and
As I
very
said, Yoda,
anger-inducing.
I'm cursed.
That's what we want to talk about here in the Sen Sterling stream.
They will have to renounce their
Woo!
love and freedom
History!
apart, or they will never become Jedi.
What a waste. But
That's
you
all
have
my
done well,
learning
young
for the
lady.
night.
I know it must not be pleasant.
All
scrutinizing
learned up?
your fellow Padawan.
Yep, all learned up. It's actually mostly all stuff I appreciate.
I'm conflicted about this.
It was a difficult assignment. I didn't enjoy spying on my fellows.
We are sorry. It was necessary. For your efforts in this matter, please take this as a token of commendation.
Ooh. Oh, 3 endurance, you say? Thanks. Cool. Alright. Next. Move along. Oh,
Cricket,
hell
get off.
yeah. Oh,
off.
hey.
Lay down, people.
Alright, so we want to go to some other peeps. Oh, we want to go over here. We've got to go learn how to use the droid or whatever. So would I. I would too, Scotty Speedman. Yeah. I would too. I swear we do, but I guess not.
All right, this is it. You've been tearing through these droids about as
The
fast
chick
as I
just
can repair
looks
them.
identical to the
But
one
we
that,
just
like,
received the latest combat
is,
simulation
like,
data from the Republic
that
and
you can,
combined
like...
it with the data we've collected from your earlier
I
fights.
think
It'll
it's
be
the
tough,
Trooper
But if
storyline?
you can do this, there'll be nothing more we can throw at you. You'll be fully qualified to lead Republic troops in
I'm
battle.
pretty sure. There's like a chick who you can meet on Nar Shaddaa who you can have like reoccurring like bang sessions with. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I think it's it. Uh-huh. She looks identical to her. Oh, except I think the Trooper version is like a little bit thicker than the one we saw over here. Very similar everything though. Look, T7, you're no Bay Vizsla, alright? Just saying I have some...
You take that back.
Well, I won't, you know? Because...
What are you talking about, boy? It's all wrong.
Well, ways to be a little more like Bay Vizsla. Just no attachments. You can't, like, you know, care about someone.
Unbelievable.
Is it?
To tell the truth, I didn't think it was possible.
Why would you
I think
do
you're
that
more
then,
than
bro?
qualified for the job of leading Republic soldiers in battle. Here's your certification. Congratulations. Amazing.
Oh my god, I'm level 21 now. Thank criminy. Oh, good. Wow. We've got to go speak to Master... Who? Oh, is this the guy who's gonna teach us how to, like, learn moves? Literally not a thing anymore, bro.
Forgive me, young Jedi, but I do not have time to give lessons these days. My only concern is administering to the Order's new recruits. If you are here on an unrelated matter, I fear I have no help to offer.
I'm here on business, Master. I found a flesh raider who wants to be a Jedi.
A flesh raider?
We're really doing this? Oh my god.
My understanding is that those creatures are primitive, cruel, and bloodthirsty. Not ideally prepared for the lifestyle of a Jedi.
Yeah, pretty much. All true, all true.
That's the way I understand it.
And yet you come to me anyway. Even assuming this recruit is strong in the Force, do you really think such a dangerous student could be taught?
Look, it's up to you. I don't care.
I believe there's a chance.
It's...
Very well.
I don't
Send
care.
your recruit to the temple, give him this medallion, and the
I have to go
Watchman will
talk to it
know to
again? I
grant
don't
him
want to
passage.
talk to it.
And
No!
hereafter, I will consult with the Jedi Council.
Uh-huh.
We will do what we can.
Okay, well, back to the lab again. Whoops, there goes gravity. Look at those things.
Ooh, mom's spaghetti.
Ooh. Vomit on the floor. Alright, how we doing?
It's on sweater.
What? I know it's on his sweater already, but I just said there's vomit on the floor, and that's where I ended. I did. Look, but, bro, okay. I was in middle school when that song came out. You don't think I know the words to Lose Yourself? Step, okay? Yeah. All right. Here we go. You have a mission for us. Oh, I know what this one is.
Rotten, procreating beasts. Padawans will start dying if this keeps up. Oh, Padawan. At least you made it through. The Horrents are everywhere lately. Hulking, razor-mawed monsters with nasty dispositions. They're multiplying fast and growing bolder. There's some in the water since the Flesh Raiders came.
The
Could use
Flesh
help getting
Raided
things under
baby.
control.
Sounds important. Who are you?
Who are you, anyway?
Not the first time I've been accused of being rude. Sorry. I'm Sedney Maruk. Trained here myself.
I get that all the time.
Masters decided my talents were best served guarding and protecting the ruins. I'm proud to serve.
What?
Wanted to be a Jedi, but this is the next best thing. Until now.
So tell me what's up.
What can I do to help?
Eliminating a Horinth matriarch and patriarch will slow the beast's population
How
explosion.
about 10 of each? Can I kill 10 of each?
Find, and even tougher to kill. Matriarchs and patriarchs tend to gravitate in different clearings. You'll have to hunt them down separately, if you're willing to help.
I'll do it. But we have to find a better solution for the future. So senseless slaughter isn't our only recourse.
Agreed, but right now our options are limited. Would really help if you remove any of the beast's eggs you see. But
Okay, we get it. My god. Oh, it's the eggs we have to get like 10 of. Okay. Bro. Wow. Earpiece. Thank you. She was, yes. Good eye. That's right. That is correct, Genix Sync. You are one. Yeah. Excellent work, man. You nailed it. Good job. That is, yeah. A lot of people didn't catch that. 100% correct. I think we're good here, bro. Yep. We need to move, we gotta get, come on, I mean, like, Babe is for real, okay? You need to come out here. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's hunt.
Alright. We're gonna go fuck up some animals because, you know, they're mildly problematic for us. So we're gonna go murder them and destroy their eggs, killing future generations of the animals. Perfect. Ooh. I love to inspire. You might say that I'm having some kind of influence. I guess. Oh my god, a flame?
Jedi, you came.
Jedi talk. Learn power.
What happened at the temple? What did the masters say? Tell him.
Jedi talk.
That's right. The fucked up pets. Genix Sync, you're bringing out all the classics tonight. Oh yeah, oh I know. Yeah, Chaz, you're completely correct. You're a student now, Harry.
You're in. And the Jedi Council is in for quite a surprise.
You hear that? You get what you wanted. Hunt power, Jedi power, the rock den,
Sir,
all of it.
if you guys don't know what Genix is talking about, Andrew and I developed a company, well, a slogan, I guess, a kind of, it's a working model, a working title.
And he's leaving.
Have you guys seen those commercials where Sarah McLachlan is singing, like with the sad animals that, you know?
Helped him. You
Well,
saved
Andrew
me.
and I have a new
I
model
know
where
my
we're a
way back
little
to the
more
village.
honest than that.
The path isn't too hard.
It's
for
called
me.
Sarah McLachlan's Fucked Up Pets. And we just, you know, find the saddest, most fucked up animals that there are, get Sarah McLachlan to just kind of hum a little ditty over it, and we move them, move the merchandise. Move the merchandise. Sarah McLachlan's Fucked Up Pets.
Those fucked up pets fly off the shelves and Sarah McLachlan's singing about them.
Oh yeah, fly off the shelves. Netflix gonna pick it up? I mean, hey, we wouldn't say no. We wouldn't say no, but we know what we have. We're
It's
looking.
the first. It's gonna be the first commercial that Netflix shows.
Yeah. Yes, we're looking. I mean, we know what we have, and so we're not gonna take anything less than a 7-figure cut. We know what this is. We know this is. This
We
is
know our worth.
Then stay down. Someone clean up this mess.
I'm gonna fuck up the next generation of Hornraths. I'm gonna kill the current one and then the next one. I'm gonna commit genocide of the Hornrats. Don't worry. Circle of life or whatever, right? Disney made it up. Oh, I was gonna ask Iacona earlier. I don't know if he's still here. I was gonna ask you earlier. Who was it that he was saying that that Hawaii hates? They hate. We were talking shit about somebody. I forget who it was, and he was saying that Hawaii hates them. I was super curious about that. Damn my distraction. Right. Damn the ad. I don't know. Oh well. I'll ask him about it later if I remember. Oh, ADD. Yes, of course. Of course.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. Man, it's 11. That's so stupid. So stupid, 11. So stupid. Okay. Yo, beast. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
And stay down.
What do you have going on tomorrow, Sarah?
What?
Do you have anything going on tomorrow?
Not even a challenge.
No, you're all set. All done. Ready to do anything?
I think so. I guess.
I have to put together the great giveaway. I was telling everybody it's going to be 90 items this Wednesday, 92 with the 60-day subs. And then I'm planning for 102 the week that follows. So 92 this week, and then a huge one, 102.
The horned matriarchs and
So,
patriarchs make a distinctive
this
howl
week,
when they mate and when they die. Heard it echoing throughout the ruins.
I mentioned
Mark feeler
earlier
the beast
that like
pounding
it's
through the
gonna be
area already.
big, and
You have my gratitude.
I mentioned that like for the first time I'm actually gonna ask you guys ahead of time to hype it, because I'm gonna put it up a day early, because again it's gonna be like it's gonna be big enough that I want people to have an opportunity to see it, and so coming out a day early, so it's gonna come out tomorrow. I will actually ask
The
for
nests were everywhere.
those
Were
who are
being
willing.
operative
It's not a
word.
mandatory
It's
thing.
prospects like you that make me
And
so
I know
proud
that
to
there's
serve.
a collection of you
Do
guys
well.
that do anyway. Thank you so much for that. But like tomorrow's gonna have like the one for Wednesday is gonna have like 90 winners. It's going to have like a straight up hyper crate as one of the items being given away. I'm not even kidding. Like it's gonna have like the 90. Thank you. Yeah. I'll also post it in the Discord, but it's gonna have like the 90 like crates that we're giving out, and it's going to have a hyper crate. So in total, we're giving out 120 cartel crates tomorrow, and 2 subs, and like platinum items, and like it's like seriously, like when I say that like this is gonna be like it's gonna be really nice. And then the one next week is gonna be nicer. I'm not pulling your leg. Like this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I will. Oh yeah, Wednesday. Oh yeah, always Wednesday. Always Wednesday. Always Wednesday. Yeah. It's gonna be. Hello. No, actually it's the opposite. I mentioned that there was a guy, like probably one of the wealthiest players in the server. SWTOR got a hold of me. His name is Saifatias, and he was like, hey, I only just found out about what you're doing, and I think it's fucking awesome. I would like to make it more awesome if you'll permit me. And I was like, can I shout you out? And he's like, if you feel you have to, but I'm not worried about it. And I was like, okay. All right. And so he gave me 4.2 billion and a cargo bay of mostly platinum items and a hypercrate for this week, and said that there would be things for next week as well. So it's not all going out this week. I told him I'm not going to do it all this week. That's not all going to be this week. We're going to be doing, we're going to space. I mean, it's a little bit different because we do it every single week, and so we want to make sure that it's good for a while. But the deal is this, yeah. I mean, I feel, you know, I feel really good, and I'd like to make sure everybody else feels good. I've got a lot of great news that just came down the pipe for me, and fuck, if I can make anyone feel half as good as I feel right now, that's how we're gonna do it. But yeah, it's yeah, and obviously, this individual is not like on the hook for anything. If they never contribute again, it was a wonderful gift, the interaction we had. If they choose to, no one is ever required, ever. It's just not part of the no, actually. No, you didn't hear your name, but, you know, in 1 hour, my time, it's your birthday. Aren't you a little further ahead than I am, or are you West Coast? Which one? If you're a little further ahead, then I think it's appropriate to say happy birthday to you, Darklight Smooth Wolf. Scotty Beeman's still riding out on Western time, you know. Still enjoying those birthday smiles over here a little bit. Yeah. But of course, man. Happy birthday. Hope your day is going well. I hope it gets even better. Oh my god, again? This guy. May you live long and prosper. Oh, hell yeah.
That's much better.
What's up?
I took my contacts out.
Dude, I'm feeling that too. You know, I'm feeling really good, but it's been a long damn day. I'm ready for the contacts to pop out. Anyway, so like I was saying, I don't like the idea of asking others to promote things like that. Feels gooey. But again, it's going to be a hell of a Wednesday. This Wednesday, for those who were just popping in, it's going to be 120 cartel crates total, including a hyper crate, 2 60-day subs, platinum items. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. I'm personally feeling pretty good about it. Obviously.
Jedi, you found my son. Thank you.
Welcome.
You told me what you did. He's safe now.
Yeah.
I'm
Couldn't
glad
save your dead husband, though. He's dead. He's dead.
I hope the Jedi Council can handle
But, like,
him.
what are you
I
up to,
suspect
you
he'll
know?
be a difficult student. That flesh
Oh,
raider
there's
won't harm
no
us
way
again.
you could thank
It's enough.
me?
You have my promise. Whenever the elders speak about the Jedi, I'll speak too. My son will speak. This is our
Don't
thanks.
mess up again, bitch. Oh,
With
pardon.
time, maybe the Jedi and your people can become allies.
What?
Allies on Tython, and allies against the Flesh Raiders.
Dude, they want you to
We wish
leave.
you well, Jedi.
They want you to
Goodbye,
leave.
And all the best to you.
Go back to space, France, bro. Oh my god. All right.
How dare you, Louis? Ryloth is a beautiful planet.
No, it is not. Oh, it's. I've seen Ryloth. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, dude, Ryloth. They all
Yeah,
space
Ryloth. Space France.
They have French accents there. I think one of the cutest, like, most adorable, like, moments in the whole show for Star Wars Rebels is when Hera is mad at Kanan, or Kanan, isn't that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's mad at Kanan, and so she starts yelling at him, and her accent comes out, and it's like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, probably, I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Twi'leks, especially female Twi'leks, are kind of seen as currency in a lot of the galaxy, so I imagine they're pretty bitter against other races. I would say probably pretty bitter. I don't know, it could be.
Best prices this side of the galaxy.
Oh my
You
God.
Check.
I God, I sold all that shit. So good.
Appreciate your business.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Retro. We try. All right, here we go. I mean, where's the lie, though? You know what I mean? Like, where's the lie? Cadwell. Well, they're not alone. They're not alone. Ooh. Like Grievous collects lightsabers? Yeah. Only in so much that he makes more hands so he can have all of his hands on them at the same time. Kind of the same comparison. If the Hutts could, they would grow limbs to keep more hands on them. What's that?
I say, why collect, Twi'leks if you can't put your hands on them, you know?
Well, I mean... So what's this I hear about, like, gambling Twitch? There's a lot of Twitch that does gambling, apparently. Like, legitimately, like, they just literally watch them do slots and stuff. What's going on with that? Apparently it's a problem. Chaz says yes. I don't know. Just big drama about scams and stuff. They watch streamers gamble. Really? And that's entertaining? That's entertaining.
I saw a clip one time of a guy who was playing a poker game on his phone, or maybe it was blackjack. I don't know. Anyway, he was playing something where he was gambling a lot of money on his phone, and somebody said "Okay Google" and activated his shit on the text to chat, and it closed the thing out that he was on, and he lost the bet.
Oh my God! Oh my! Oh my God! Ooh! Ooh! Whoa! 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 One big streamer who has 400,000 followers followed 300K from other streamers? Oh my God. Oh my God. They have their chats bet against them. Wow. Holy cow. That's a house. The numbers that a lot of these Twitch streamers deal with is just so staggering to me. Like, I just don't know where that money comes from. And I know that, like, you know, like you guys have been, the generosity here blows my mind. But it's incredible to me that, like, that's, like, these people wouldn't, like, even recognize probably some of that. It's wild. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Dude, $1,200 the wrong way. I have to like restructure things to make rent.
Right.
Like if like $1,200 disappeared from my pocket, I'd have to be like, well, okay. We gotta, I mean, we'll still make it, but it's like we gotta like talk about how. Like it's not gonna happen. It's not auto pay anymore. We have to plan the day that it comes out. What the fuck, man? My average? I don't know. 51 right now. It's been steadily declining, but I don't think it's because of, like, a lack of interest, so to speak. I think it's because I think SWTOR is seeing a decrease in people who are watching, and that's what I primarily stream. My average right now, I think, is 63. That's my across-the-board average. 63. On Diablo Immortal.
That's gross.
It's a lot. Yeah, that's pretty gross. I don't know. It's pretty wild. But the average views doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it has to do with, like, your average subs, or, you know, donations or bits or whatever. That's really what matters, because, I mean, like, Minecraft, I have to imagine it's a bunch of kids. I mean, and I'm sure this is wrong, but I have to think, like, it's a bunch of kids who don't have their own income. I'd have to think that it's probably not super lucrative if you're like streaming Minecraft, but you could have a lot of viewers. Now watch, like somebody's gonna pull some statistics who are like, try again. And then it's gonna become a Minecraft stream from now on, and that's just the way that it's gonna be. It's total conversion. Bobby needs his yacht repainted. That's just so crazy. Who is Asmongold? I've heard that name. Who is that?
It's a streamer.
What does he do?
Streams.
Don't really know. I've only seen like clips of anything he's done.
WoW streamer, okay. Well, and she's, you know, she's like a model person. It's not worth looking into. Thanks for the update. Yeah, I mean,
Do you know how you know that?
Oh.
Because you did look him up once, and you don't remember.
Really?
Yeah.
I did? Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
he
whoa.
partners with another streamer whose name I can't remember.
Wait, whoa. I looked him up? What? When was this? When was
I watched
this?
you do it.
When was this? Yeah, new character.
I don't know. It was like months ago.
Yeah, this is the Jedi Knight storyline. We're playing it as a Juggernaut. We're gonna be a tank. And obviously we're a Nautilin, and so we're Fish Tank. Pretty depressed now. His mother died. His father is really in bad shape.
Not even a challenge.
You know what's wild to me is that, like, I've like poked around, like, when I'm streaming, I like don't have I don't have a lot of time. You guys know this, and I talk about it too much. It annoys me how much I say how much I don't have time, but it's true. And so like in the morning when I'm working, if I take my lunch break or whatever, I'll just sit there with like some toast and coffee and just like, usually I'll actually respond to emails still because frankly, I'd like to get the work done and work doesn't stop. But the deal is this: I'll go check out. I'll like click a random stream. You know, someone who has a lot of people, and I'm like, what are they doing? I wonder how I can improve my stream, make it more fun. And they're usually doing fucking nothing, and it blows my mind. What is the thing? And it makes me think. And there's nothing that's going to change here toward that, but it makes me think I misunderstood what was enjoyable about streaming in the first place.
Too easy.
Well, and that's different. That's a little bit different. Those are a bunch of thirsty folks. That's different. But I mean, I guess what I'm thinking of is like this. How like we're talking, we're actually interacting, we're like chatting, we're going through the plot, we're talking about what's happening, we're talking about other stuff, we're talking about relevant things. But we're really communicating, we're going back and forth. And I don't think I've ever... And by the way, this is the guy who low health traded basically his soul to kill, which is hilarious because he doesn't even kill him in the end because Banglemore basically pledges allegiance to him, and if Low Health's pursuit is a just one, he's just recruited a soldier on the path of light. It's a slippery slope for Low Health. But, like I was saying, it's, I don't know, and it's just so weird. I've never seen anyone like that. Not to say that we're better, or that we're doing things in any kind of a greater way. It's just that I anytime I poke on just a random person, I don't see that. I don't know what that's about.
I think it's also the number of viewers. Eventually you get to the point where you can't interact with them as often.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I know that like eventually like I mentioned the one guy who I've really watched. Loco, he has the sub chat, like you have to be like a sub chat or like the follower chat turned on, something like that. You know? Yeah. I don't know. I know you can get some that are very similar to his armor set though. No, I'll stop you. No. Tell me why you hate us. Tell me.
What happened to you on Coruscant? Why have you turned against the Jedi?
Not the Jedi. The sick, spineless cowards that have taken their place. The traitors who let the Sith slaughter millions. You weren't on Coruscant. You never saw our greatest cut down or watched the temple burn. I escaped that destruction to see my own master surrender to the Sith. They exterminated us, and he gave up.
Then he deserves death. Well, that's awfully nice to hear, Caldwell. I just don't know any other way. I think part of it's because, again, I didn't watch other streamers, so I don't have any other context. I don't know. I didn't know, and just still don't.
Felt really engaging to have him pronouncing your name wrong.
That's true. You were hooked from day one for that. And by the way, am I coming in too quiet? I'm not seeing that I'm hitting red. I mean, can you even hear me? I can turn it up. Well, this is about revenge? Sounds good to you? Okay, cool.
Master Orcus here? To make him pay?
The weak will be sacrificed here to make the Forge stronger.
Perfect. You know, I'd like to see these two...
Yeah, I think it might be a little too high.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Order must
sure.
be reborn.
Sarah's a lot louder. We can adjust that. I would really like to hear these guys have like a conversation about like their home world. You know how like you'd be like, well, you think that this would please the, I don't know, seabed prince or whatever the fuck? I don't know what they have back then. Nautilin King? I don't know. Sarah's a lot louder than me. Let's mix Sarah down a little bit then. I was told during the great giveaway that Sarah was too quiet, and so we kind of there.
One of the streamers I watch has sub-only mode on for the first 30 minutes as a way of saying thank you to the people that... saying thank you to subs.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure we're that big yet. I would rather have people who show up, get a chance to talk. Although, I talked to Sarah about having an basically early chat emote, one that you would use specifically in the beginning, and maybe one that you use specifically at the end, just as a fun little thing of doing that one. The press and promo from Daniel Hodge. No. Okay, I'm not sure I can play here. I have to get permission. I have to make sure it's all 100%. But I will. Ooh. Ooh. The marble race game for giveaways? I'm not familiar with the marble race game. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. That's kind of neat. I'm open to ideas. By the way, shoot me a DM. You can see I have some stacked up here. Marbles for streamers like Jenna Marbles? Probably. Well, we're going to turn Sarah down just a little bit. So Sarah, say something.
Meow meow.
Okay, say something.
Meow meow.
Say something.
Meow meow.
How's that? How's this one?
Meow meow.
Andrew, go ahead and say something.
Meow meow.
Something.
Right there. All right. We'll see how well that does. Discord's really weird, man. Perfect. All right. So, Bengalmore. What about Bengaless? Oh, we have to have T3? Really?
How can you possibly do this without T3?
I don't know.
The best companion in SWTOR.
Yeah, you've said that, yeah. I thought Gus was the best. Yeah,
no,
it's actually
Gus
a pain in the ass.
Gus is just awesome.
I see. But T7 is the best.
I mean, yeah, think about it.
I am right now. I'm thinking about it right now.
Who's the first companion we see in SWTOR?
Yeah, right. What? No. I think it's Nico, isn't it?
Well, he became a companion later.
Yeah.
He wasn't when the trailer came out.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's true. Nico? Yeah, he's a wild card. We're gonna go with the T7. Dude.
Gus is just funny because Erica hates him, and it's funny to push Erica's buttons.
I've known. You could redeem the order.
Yeah, it's true. She really hates him, and so even like mentioning him brings
the weapon
rage to the poor lass, or the young lad, as one viewer once commented. You're misguided.
You don't have a destiny, Bengal. You're sick. You need help.
Don't deny the truth. Think. How else could you have beaten me? I have spent a lifetime learning the paths to power. That knowledge is now yours. Let me leave Tython and prepare the galaxy for your ascendance. I will deliver the gifts you need to reclaim your destiny.
The trailer on the ship, you see T7. Later on, Nico becomes a companion, but yeah.
I think Nico even says, Jesus, was that the jugular? Fuck me. Holy God, fish tank. Oh my God. She punched him in the throat. Ugh.
When does Nico say that?
Padawan.
Yeah, I don't remember saying that. Excuse me. No. He's like T7, prep the engines, and then he like runs off.
He deserves
played a smuggler in wood, tap.
He witnessed on Carson broken, destroyed the gentle Padawan.
Oh, really? That's pretty sweet.
You, however, faced a challenge beyond any
I think I remember
trial
that.
I could assign.
Prep the ion cannons. That's
Prep
what
the ion
it is.
cannons. Yep.
All that's left is for you to.
And he totally doesn't sound like Marcus Phoenix when he does it either.
Your own lightsaber.
No. Dom, prep the ion cannons. Dom.
I think it's the get on the guns or whatever the hell he says. You're like, yeah, that's definitely fucking Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah, you're like, okay. Forge?
What is this place, Master?
The first Jedi came here to construct their lightsabers millennia ago.
Get on
It's
those
strong with the
guns!
Force.
I think that's what he says,
Normally,
right?
we make Padawans
He's like
gather
talking to
materials
Satele.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But you
And get on those guns! And you're like, oh, alright.
And Jace.
Yeah, and Jace. Because Jace, you know, standing around holding his dick. Like Jace does.
To the Jedi Temple and get him help. Meet me there when you're ready.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
And
it.
it's the now that bakes the cake. It's the now. Because if I'm remembering it exactly now, because it's like, get on those guns now! And it's the now that you're like, ah! Oh ho!
Yeah, ask Satele.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, nice. Rich Corinthian stone.
Actually, I guess you could ask your character about Jace's dick, since you know you bring it up to Theron so much.
Yeah, that's true. Luthane's like that. Does this smell like your dad? It's like the single most fucking disgusting thing I've ever said. I suppose the only thing that would be even worse would be like, does it taste like it? Look, like I said, it got worse. You have the ellipsis up there. There's a stream delay. You don't know how much worse it gets. You don't know how much worse it gets. How many men have performance issues with Jedi Grand Master Sean? I don't know.
Yeah?
Sure. I mean... Satele Sean? I doubt it. Yeah, kind of just like, hey, look, we got 40 minutes. We only lost
really
6
worked up
viewers
after
on this
sending fucking Malgus through a mountain, so let's do this.
Yeah. Come on, dog. Come on. You're the man now, dog. I said you're the man now. This guy.
Marbles on Steam would be a really
Activate
fun
the
way to
door
give away.
object. Okay. I will.
Oh.
I'll do it. Yep. YTMND.
YTMND.
I don't even know what it is, but I'm gonna have to check it out. I heard a DM come in from one of y'all, so I'll have to
Looking it up right now.
find out what that is.
Marbles on Steam.
Ooh. Okay. It was you. Oh, you sent it to me on a Steam link. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's it's an actual like legit game. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, shit. It's a marble race on Steam. Well, I am fucking here for that. That sounds awesome. Legitimately. I mean, seriously. I am so down to. I have some pretty wild ideas that, like I said, I'm gonna bring it up right now because I already have so many things in the air. The Skyrim thing, I'm dead serious about that. I really, really, really want to play Skyrim. I downloaded the game. I started modding it. I went with Special Edition, and I've been following literal tutorials on how to mod it, because it is more complicated than I initially thought. I've modded others, but it's Skyrim. People have taken a special interest in modding Skyrim.
Flesh
It
Raiders are
shows.
still a threat, but without Bengal's leadership, they'll be scattered and ill-equipped.
This temple could have been devastated. The entire order is in your debt, Padawan.
All right, let's tighten our defenses.
The enemy found weaknesses in our security. We have to guard against another Coruscant.
Agreed. And now we have concerns beyond the
That's
Flesh
true.
Raiders.
That's true.
Recent developments in the Twi'lek settlement
I don't know anything
demand
about
a
it,
response.
so I don't know what's
Their
up.
matriarch betrayed me to Bengal, but she surrendered herself to us for judgment.
You're not wet, you're dry. You had a bath and everything.
You know the Twi'leks,
How you
Padawan.
doing, buddy?
How do you recommend we proceed?
Sleepy? Let's see. Oh, they need our
We created
support.
instability by refusing to help them. That has to change.
What happened to Master Orgus is almost unforgivable.
If we do forgive and work with them, it can only
Yeah,
improve
it's
both our
the game
communities.
is just
This young
everyone
Jedi
plays as
captured a
marbles
fallen
and
member
races
of our
from one
order
end of the track
and
to the other.
saved this temple from destruction.
And
I
it
see
seems
no
like you can
reason
have a
for her to
lot of
remain
people
a
involved at
Padawan.
once.
Your bravery, heroism, and sacrifice show
All right,
great depth
all
of
right.
character.
But we'll have to see.
You represent our best hopes for the future. You arrived on Typhon, a
Little
Padawan,
buddy.
but you leave a knight of the Republic. May the Force be with you.
Oh, I've had the hardest day. I know. He has, you know, it's like I said, the moment that it's off stream, it's just right back to beating him. That's what I do all day. That's my job. It's just beating Cricket. He's filled with coins like a piñata, and you just fly out.
So it's actually integrated with Twitch directly.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, basically, we've been made a Jedi Knight, which, if you're asking me, is kind of horseshit. We haven't done anything to earn that. We should still be a Padawan, but that's just me. No. This would be
once the
for.
race starts. Okay.
I think this would be for like a very specific item. So like, sometimes we do a we do things like an Opavolt to a pet, for example, or maybe a hypercrate, right? Those would be pretty specific items that like we could even do the great giveaway. I don't know how long it takes, but potentially, depending on how long it is, people might even be able to play the game passively while we're.
The only problem with that is it looks like it only works on Windows.
Oh. Well, okay,
So
that's
it
a
might
problem.
restrict some people from being able to participate.
Maybe then we do
Yeah, it
the
looks like
60 days.
it only works on Windows 10.
Only on Windows 10.
No.
I don't even have Windows 10. I have Windows 11.
It might work on 11, but on the system requirements, it's the
I promise
OS
to uphold
is
every
Windows
standard of the
64-bit
Jedi
10
and Galactic
for
Republic.
the minimum and recommended.
No kidding. It's on Android and Steam. Should work on 11? Okay.
Okay.
This little droid and I have been through a lot. We're a great team.
Then I see no reason why you shouldn't stay together.
We're getting a priority signal from Coruscant. It's Master Kiwix.
Master Orgus, everyone, I've discovered a situation requiring further assistance.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be
Our
good then.
Coruscant were correct.
Because I would really
The
hate
dark
for somebody on
presence we've
Apple
long
not to have
sensed is strongest here.
an opportunity. Now, I know Star Wars The Old Republic is supposed to only be on PC, so. But at the same time.
I'm just thinking, like, if somebody's watching on their phone or something.
Yeah.
I want to make sure they can.
No, I agree. And like, honestly, there are people who still get around it and play on Apples, so I know that it's not a guaranteed thing. Okay. Well, I'll look into that. Thank you. Honestly, I'm open to ideas. I want to hear them. I want to know what's going on. I want to do things. Like I said, there are things that I want to do that I can't talk about yet because they haven't solidified enough that I even want to talk about it. Like with the merch, I swear to Christ, this week that I took off, not this week, but the next week, that the merch thing will be settled. I'm gonna have some more time. I'm gonna find a fucking vendor. Everything's ready to go. It's just the vendor. And so it's one of those things that like, before I get one more thing on my plate, I have to take something off of them. I have to finish my potatoes before I can put some more potatoes on. It's a maddening thing. I've got the vision. I have the ambition. I just need the hours. I feel nothing.
I keep hearing about this dark presence, but I haven't sensed it.
Had you spent as much time in meditation as the council, you might.
Something
Damn!
works in the shadows of the capital.
Shut me down, God.
This situation calls for our very
So
best.
I'm not a billion,
Master
Satil.
Orgus, you and your fellow people should join Master Quicks on course.
Old ass.
Come to the
tart.
Senate Tower as soon as you can. Master Quicks out.
No rest for us, my friend. Complete any unfinished business you have.
Yeah.
Take a shuttle to Coruscant.
Really?
Huh.
Who? No. She has shorts on. It's just she has a longer top on. Well, thank you. But the thing is that it doesn't need a... It's finding somebody who has all the things that I want in one place. That's the trouble. My work here is done. I can't wait to leave here. What? No parade? No more.
I'll leave immediately, Master.
No, I'll show you,
I
sure.
need
I'll
to
show you.
wrap
It's
up
not nearly as insidious as you might think.
Meet you on Coruscant.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Force
It's
will
not
be
like
with
my
you.
other characters.
Always.
These are just shorts. They just don't go lower than the top. We call this the Sarah special. Long sweatshirt over regular sized chick shorts. I'll show you. Gotta wait for this to turn green. We're in a rest area. We want to get double XP after all. You turn green now. There it is. So now we can accept this mission. There it is. So yeah, see, look, she has shorts on. They're just, they're just short. Shorts. I figured it'd be like the most comfortable things possible. A little. I think Days of Dukes are a little bit shorter, but yeah, I mean, because this is like, how can I keep enjoying SWTOR? There's still a lot to do? Yeah, there is. I'm confused by the question. How can you keep enjoying SWTOR? How can you not? It's glistening with the droplets of morning dew of things to do. It's cram-packed. Yeah, Artyman. There's loads. Loads.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Welcome in. Nice to have you. Oh, yeah, man. Of course. Onward to the fleet. A lot of raids? Yeah, we raid all the time. I mean, it's a lot. Frankly, I would do more, but I know that, like, people, I don't want people to get tired of it, and so I don't, like, push it. But I'm definitely there. Like, anytime anybody brings up needing to do one, we do one. In fact, the other day, on Saturday, it was Saturday, we actually had an accidental whoops, because we got all set up for Akita to join us, because he needed to do a hard mode EV. We're like, yeah, let's do it. We riled the troops, got everybody on board. We were all together. We're like, all right, hard mode EV, let's do it. Where you at, Akita? Akita? Couldn't make it. He had, like, dinner or something, and, like, whoops.
Didn't he say he got hurt or something?
Well, he had a bad fall, so he was hurting. But but he really, it kind of came down to, like, he just couldn't make it. He was like, nah, I'm good. So, we all just ran a hard mode EV anyway. Or it was, no, it was a KP, hard mode KP. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. We do want to go over to... I want to go to the... Let's see, how are we doing? Level 24. We're gonna hit 20. We're gonna hit 20. I'm gonna go here. Oh. Alright. Oh my god, it's Golkashir.
You there.
This is the stronghold mission. Ooh, if you already have a stronghold, it's as easy as you just go to your stronghold and it's that easy, bruh. 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 Yo, T7, talk to me, baby. Contemplating on returning. Well, I'll tell you what, and I don't want to sway. I'm not trying to buy you, okay? But a little bit I am. A little bit I am, okay? So hear me out. I don't know if you were here. I don't know if you were here. Back when, you know, we were talking about the great giveaway coming up this Saturday. But let me tell you something. It's gonna be a fucking doozy. You're already in the guild.
You're gonna give away on Saturday?
I'm sorry, did I say Saturday? Pardon me.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. Wednesday, the great giveaway. The Wednesday. Thank you, Caldwell. Yes. The Wednesday great giveaway is gonna be a doozy. Not all of this is going in. But this Wednesday great giveaway, we will be giving away 90 cartel crates and a hyper crate and several platinum items and 2 60-day subs. It's gonna be a big one. You wanna be there. You wanna be there. You wanna be there. You do like lightsaber. 60-day subs for Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, is that a thing? Okay, so basically, what we want to do is, I guess, accept all these. It's so nice to have. Do we have a Darkseid guild? Yeah, we do. We have an Impside guild, that is. And that is the Shampoo Sentinels. I didn't name it.
Or so he claims.
Uh-huh. Factually, even. I do claim. So, yeah. Is it alive? I mean, it's as alive as the people you're in chat with right now. It's made up of the chat people, so... I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. Would go from 140 viewers to 500 plus. But that's not what it's about. It's about me liking it. And so if I'm liking it, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, man, we'll get you in here. You want in right now? So many dancers. I'll get you in now. I'm slowly transitioning. Ah, that's fine. Final Fantasy 14's fun. It's no SWTOR for me. I like it. But SWTOR is... I love it. I love it. There's a difference between light and love. Like and love. I need to switch over to a different character. Hang on. I killed a god, if that's what you're looking for. What happens if it's... Oh, dude, I played the fuck out of Fallout 76. Oh my god. Fallout 76 would have to make up for a lot of... They would have to undo a lot. They would have to do a... The odds of that happening are very low. I'll just say that. They're very, very, very low.
I've noticed they've added some more improvements. Like, I don't know if it's because of my targeting HUD, but like, if you haven't looted corpses, they like are lit up.
Oh. That's who you whisper, by the way.
Ones you haven't looted.
Whisper Mifkin. Man, the amount of work on here is unreal. You guys have really done great. I love it. Oh. Yeah, it feels that way. Honestly, it feels that way. And that's the thing. I mentioned that in stream a while ago, is that like for some reason, for whatever reason, it just feels muted. It feels like it's color saturated. Also, everyone's head is tiny. I don't know why that is. Everyone's head is like a little small in that game. I've been kind of looking around at other yeah. I mean, it's my first Final Fantasy, and so to me, it's kind of like brand new. And so I was like, what? Why is everyone's head so small? What is that? It's so weird. Actually, one of the funniest things, I'm a tall guy. I've had a big head even when I was little because I had to grow into it, right? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. No, you're right. No, you're right. There we go. No. I'm 6'4". And so I've had like a big head like my whole life. And so it took a while to grow into it. And like it like and I guess it's not like that big of a deal, like the little heads, but it's really funny. The biggest head I've ever seen in a chick though was this one chick who has like the most amazing story in the world. And okay, so this chick I met at a party in high school. Yes, in high school. So she had breast implants in high school. And the reason is because she had the type of breast cancer that like, or she didn't have breast cancer, but she had the genetic type of breast cancer that was like, it wasn't a chance, it was a guarantee. And the sooner you take out all of the mammary tissue, the better off you are. And so I was in high school going to a high school party. Yes, I'm sorry I didn't spell that out. Yes. So, Christ. So this chick was, but she had breast implants at like 16, which was kind of surprising. And she had like, they were full C's, D's, you know? And I was talking to her, and I was like, so, what's going on with your tits? And she's like, oh yeah, you noticed. And I'm like, yeah. And she explained, she's like, I have like, you know, it's a guarantee that I'm gonna get breast cancer, so I just had it all scooped out and put these in, and I was like, okay. Now, but I've been actually wanting to ask about your eyes. What is going on with your fucking eyes? And she had blue eyes, but she wore these blue, like the color of overpowered and retros, like this color blue eyes, and they were like popping, and I was like, okay, so what's going on with your freaking eyes? And she's like, oh, I wear these colored contacts to try and distract from my tits. And I was like, okay, sure. And but she had the biggest head that I've ever seen on a woman ever. I've I've never seen anyone with a head that large. I think it's because she was like 5'1", but her head was like, she would have been an outcast in the Final Fantasy XIV world. This story doesn't really have any. This is an anecdote. This is just a thing. I don't even know. But it was fine. It's just that like, it was noticeable. It was very noticeable. But hey, let's get back into the room. Let's go. Right over there. Let's go. Okay, we're back. We're in the room. We're here. And I was thinking about staying on just for a little longer. I was going to go do some stuff, but we're good. We're good. So we're back. And I've seen Lalafell's giant-ass balloon-looking head. It wasn't that ratio, but it wasn't like, I don't know, man.
Far off.
Yeah, it wasn't actually far off. That's actually a pretty good comparison. I already forgot about the lolly. I'm also, do they know that lolly sounds like Lalafell? I mean, does that, or does lolly mean short? I mean, they have to, right? I mean, it invites an unsavory comparison. Am I crazy in thinking that? I don't know. It kind of seems like it's the only thing I can think of. I'm like, oh! And there gotta be loads of weirdos. Loads of weirdos. Any good hot tub streamers on?
Of course there's loads of weirdos. It's a Final Fantasy game.
Amaranth is on. She's being recommended to my mod. My me. I have a mod on that watches the stream. And oh god, do I want to know? I don't think I want to know. But I'm being
recommended to me too.
My mod has, she's being recommended to you too?
Apparently.
Dude, this like my little like mod thing over here has only ever watched me. Literally. It's literally done nothing else. That's not true. I tested out a couple plugins, it didn't work. But that's it. I think that's standard, yeah. Role-playing Discords? ERP with definitely not Chimo vibes? Yeah,
I think I'd rather watch this dude playing Dragon Age Origins than Amaranth.
Dude, that guy's playing NBA 2K23. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, I see that.
We probably have the exact same lineup. Did you sign up to Twitch as male? Here's your recommended. Yeah. Although Evriel, I mean, she's seeing it too. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know how she signed up to Twitch. Could be that's how it was. Okay, you guys, we've got to go. Scotty Beeman, happy birthday to you. Darklight Smooth Wolf, happy birthday to you. And oh my God, RPG Emperor is the best of us. Truly our Emperor, I suppose. Well, I'm headed out. You find Amaranth nasty? I find her drive and her go-get-em attitude to be just admirable. I don't have that. I feel bad whenever anybody donates to me. I literally feel bad because I don't know how to justify it.
But they're not to you. They're treats for the dog.
Sometimes, sure. And like that right there, like taking all the kids' money is like, I genuinely feel bad about it. So I don't know how, I mean, if she's come to terms with that, perfect. You know what? Go get it, ladies. I don't care. And dudes who do it, I don't judge. But hey, that's it for me tonight, you guys. I'm headed out. Sarah, Andrew, and I have been the Tunnel Snakes.
Welcome to the Clan Warrior.
Good night, everybody.
That's a lot of echo. Sarah, I think you're muted for that one. Hit it again. She says meow meow, but you can't hear her, so you gotta take it from me. Good night, you guys. We will see you tomorrow in the stream, and I'll pester you about the giveaway stuff. I'll see you later. Good night, y'all. Bye. Mouse squared. Oh, I'm getting more DMs. Seriously, hit me up. If you guys have ideas for the stream, I don't have a problem with that. Despite this being a cheerocracy, and me being the cheer-tater, who makes the cheer-cisions? I am a just and noble cheer-tater. Oh, is that what that is? God damn. I don't know if I want to see that, man. Ooh, tomorrow I should have my 64 gigaschmutz of RAM. And my,
Your 64 whatchafuckets.
Get it? Get it? Stop trying to make fetch happen. Dude, I think fetch could have happened. I think fetch could have happened. Fetch is totally catch-onable. My brother Doug still says it, so I think it beat. Oh. Andrew.
Yeah.
With contacts out, you can see something. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vague shapes.
Shapes, okay.
I'm wearing my glasses right now, though, so.
Okay, I was wondering how you were functioning at all, actually. That's what my kind of leading to that.
No, yeah, I took the contacts out, put the glasses on, because the contacts are drying out.
Okay. Well, I'm actually heading that same route. So, I think this means the actual end of the night.
I think we're on run 3 or 4 of the credits, so.
Yeah, and it's like